Hello and welcome. The round of 24 is underway here at the Amateur Candlepin Bowlers Tour. Ryan Joyce versus Pete Rischitelli on our featured lanes. And many other matchups we'll get to in just a moment. You can pull down the description for more information. But welcome to this final phase.
Bowlers are underway. Matt Joyce has thrown his first ball with a 3-drop and trying for a spare on that double line and leaves up to 1-2-10.
All right, so lane 19 we're focused on here. I thought it was going to be 19-20, hence the framing, but lane 19 for now. It could be split lane in a second here. And you see the handicaps lighting up on your screen here with this 8-box. So Ryan Joyce being spotted 28 pins more than his counterpart as we average all scores in the ACBT, 90% to 130. One string, that is it. And the bracket is reseeded, by the way. That blindsided me as well. So highest will take on lowest, whoever it may be. Top 8 seeds have a first round bye. Joe Jocelyn, Steve Post, Al Weinchick, Gerald Hubbard, Maurice Perry, Lauren Belmont, Eric Mason, and Mike Kent.
All right. So these handicapped events are a great opportunity for bowlers of all levels of skill to compete against each other on a level ground.
Yep.
But it's 90% handicapped, it's not 100%, so you still have an incentive to do better than your average. And we can explain the math to that at some point. Right. But
90% of the difference between a bowler's average and 130.
Right. So
Ryan Joyce, a 77 average bowler out of Webster Timber Lanes, Abington, Mass.
And this could get interesting because Pete Rischitelli is a pretty decent bowler, and I don't recall his average off the top of my head, but this could be a good opportunity where sometimes a lower average bowler in an event like this may have a big advantage because of the handicap. But to do so, to compete against like a Pete, you need to throw a good game. So that's the challenge.
We have ourselves the 15 and 18th seeded bowlers. Rischitelli qualified with 677, Joyce with 675. That's handicap scores, as with everything in the ACBT.
So the first 5 games they bowled, they ended up, including a handicap, pretty close to each other. And Ryan...
there's a shot.
Great recovery from the first ball and leaves up to 5-7 for an 8-box. And first and second, he's at 16 through 2. So he's going to want to pick it up here, but he's got solid pinning so far, 2 8-boxes. There's a ball in the head pin. Oh, geez. We've seen this before. It's a little better, not much. He took out the 1-2-3.
It happens. It's happened to me before.
Oh, my goodness. I have seen this made before, so...
Snap the wood. Try?
Maybe. You got to get something going side to side, and... All right, make a 9. That's what I would call it. Make a 9 out of this. He just took out the 1-2-3, Duncan. He just took out the 1-2-3 in the first ball.
Oh, he should have thrown a better first ball. What do you want?
Yeah. What good is a head pin, right? My goodness.
Hit a pocket, get a pocket. At least he got one more. We saw the 1-2 earlier, so could have been worse. Could have been a lot better, too, though.
And that's a 7-box. So he battled back. Wasn't as good as he maybe wanted it, but still... It could have been disastrous.
Big hammer on lane 20, Dave Yagi.
Yep. Alex Patton noticed him as well. He's against Becky Wright in this matchup. Dan Esdale versus Nick Brienzi. Peggy Donnelly, Mike Legender. Cora Crafts versus Tiffany Gauthier. JT Lines versus Mike Capone.
That's on lane 18. For
Kevin versus Scott Perry's. And Nick Olson versus Marcus Mayer.
Mike Capone just made a beautiful 3-1 for a split. Outstanding ball there.
Right. On lane 18, we're on 19.
Ryan's still getting late action on that.
Topples a late 5. It looks like 6 pins.
He just has the 8 pin left.
Man, he runs up the lane and just throws a nice slow ball.
He's probably the slowest we've seen so far. It's at about 11 or 12 miles an hour.
Yep.
We see it there, 12 miles an hour indeed. But
now keep in mind, that's at the pins, not at the hand. So at the hand, there's usually 3 to 5 miles an hour more.
Yep, I'd say probably a 14-mile-an-hour ball.
So in comparing the two bowlers, remember, Pete Rischitelli needs to win these boxes by an average of 2, likely 3 in each of these cases. So leaving the 8s and 7s up gives him room to do that, but only just.
Mike Capone 8 on his fill over on 18.
And if Ryan puts up a couple marks, it's going to really challenge Pete.
Rischitelli will need a few marks, of course, to really challenge.
Mike Capone went back-to-back. 2 on the first ball.
Is it a good bid?
This is tracking well.
Oh, geez.
And
Just the 4, 5, 7 left.
Yeah, leaves the setback for his third ball.
Corey Smith doesn't even think that's a real setback because the plank isn't right there.
Well,
Right in front
when
of
we
the
get that
4-7.
leave, of course, since Bob started calling it a castle years ago, we watch that leave a lot, and it's always the result of a good first ball if it's in a second.
I have a very weird update for you on lane 20. Dave Yagi blew out his shoe on his slide foot, so he's wearing his foot cover and bowling with it right now.
Oh, my God. That's
On
tough.
a slide foot?
On his slide foot. He still is at 53 half, so it's working okay for him.
I've accidentally left mine on before, and that's like sticky like crazy.
We've still got Bowler in Worlds has done it too. I mean, we've still got 4 rounds to go of this.
You just don't have a slide. So Pete Riscatelli's up now against a 41 scratch half. And Riscatelli. Yeah, I know Pete.
Yeah.
And I do that all the time. So he's all in a head pin and leaves the 2, 4, 6, 10 split.
Throws a backup ball, but a very, very mostly straight.
Maybe. Nice bit.
Yep. Grabs 2.
But again, a chance now for 10, and this would gain the 2 he just about needs on Joyce here for the first box.
Realistically, he'll probably want a mark or 2 to give himself a little bit of padding here.
Mm-hmm.
There's 10. See, I did it, Duncan.
You did it. You nailed it.
What a read.
Justin Line is up on lane 20. Absolutely blasts the strike. Last pin to fall, all of them on lane 18. What a freaking hammer that was.
May you please all like the video by hitting the thumbs up button on whatever platform you're logged into. Make sure you're logged in. That way more people know the ACBT is live.
Strike on 20.
That's Sarah Wright trying to defeat Dave Yagi. Both good friends.
Becky Wright, one of the ACBT committee.
Becky Wright, apologies.
One of the financial folks of the committee, she assures me.
And Pete put that on the 3 pin. He had a half Worcester, and he got the 5-2. And look at that. Playing the inside.
Full.
Okay, not bad. Triangle left.
Tripped up quite a few more pins than I thought he would, so I'm sure he's happy with that.
A Cape Cod bowler, many Ryan's locations located on that side of the Bourne or Sagamore or whatever.
Yep. Also bowls out of Timber Lanes in Abington.
Whichever bridge you can enjoy getting stuck in traffic in.
Continues to pin well for another 10 box.
I've seen both him and his mom down at the lanes at West Yarmouth. I bowled a few matches down there myself.
Joyce did put up a couple of 9s as well.
All right, Pete's perfect so far. 2 10s, 20 bucks. 20 through 2, I'm sorry.
So his opponent was spotted 28 more pins, so if he's tracking well, he would be down 14 at most at the half.
Becky with a great fill on that strike, 8. 26 now through 2. Pete's trying to get back on this head pin. He will just get off on the 3, wash out 6.
All right, makeable spare 1, 2, 5, 8.
It's really challenging, though. You got to be very full on this head pin.
You do, because it's an easy target, but it's very easy to leave 1 pin. And he's not going to hit the head pin.
Gets everything else, though. He can pin out for another 10 here and gain another 3 pins. So doing his job, but only just. He's really looking for that mark to start breaking this open a little.
Mm-hmm.
Another 10, 30 through 3. But yeah,
perfect.
he's going to need marks.
One of my favorite things, obviously you're seeing on the score sheet, we marked down an X for a 10. When people get consecutive 10s to start a string, I like to put their, instead of 20, it's XX. So he's at XXX right now.
Can he go extra large in the 4th?
He's going XL.
There's a head pin hit. And that's what you get for hitting head pin sometimes.
Yeah, that's his fault.
Head pin's overrated.
Throw a different ball.
Yeah. What do you want? Come on.
3 and 3.
This would be quite the 10 to pin out now. And does a good job with that first ball, but this pin is going to make it much more challenging to get a 10 now as the 3 topples late.
I actually kind of like that left wood a little bit. I know it's really steep pointing at you, but if you can kind of slide by it, you might make something happen.
9 would be fine, mind you.
Not that side. I'd be on the other side of it. But
yeah, drills the cap in the face, and he finally leaves pins on the deck.
Yeah.
37 through 4. He's only
losing pins in a comparison against Joyce for the first time.
Yeah, he's only up 4 scratch, 5 scratch.
Yep. So if he gets a spare and, say, 7, he'll be slightly behind the pace, only just. That would still favor Joyce. But in a fast house like Ryan's, supposedly fast house like Ryan's, maybe anything's possible.
It's going to be off on the...
Yeah, he's got to get back on the head pin, even taking the risk of their ego coming at him.
Yeah.
But
it's his arm swing comes way off his body, very much outside of his center, which is a very interesting delivery.
Too far to the right.
Yeah. Now he's going to have to pin out. He's got 4 pins on the deck. It's a good configuration to drive home, but it's going to need to be a good shot to get at least 9 out of this.
In a 1-game do-or-die match, you got to. You don't have room for errors here.
Yep. So
especially playing with a high handicapped opponent.
Yeah, punch is 2 for an 8. Not the half Pete wanted, but decent pinning to get to 45.
So Ryan Joyce is ahead by 24 with the entire handicap factored in, but still, this is good pace for him.
Well, those are pins that are in his bank.
So now Joyce has the last 5 boxes in his hand. Can he have a half this solid again? I think that'll be a big key here. We've seen a few balls get away, but he's always been able to rescue it.
Okay, it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, if he can get a mark here this half, he's really going to put a lot of pressure on Pete.
Like we said, anything can happen.
Not on that first ball. That first ball is on the 10 pin, and usually that's the only pin you're going to get if you're over there.
Yeah, he's trying to hook it back in, but he did not get a break on that.
No, only grabs 3 more. He's got a bundle of 6 in the middle now for an out.
Even the 2-4 pocket takes a strike, right, Scotty Douglas? Friday Night Pro League, that happened at Metro Bowl.
Heck, even the 6-10 pocket can go.
Oh, that's better. Good out.
Monstrous 10 right there. Big pins in the bank now.
Yet again, the power of the third ball showing itself, and Ryan Joyce now up to 98 through the 6.
He threw that significantly differently. He did not try to put a break on it with his hand. He threw straight where he wanted to, and I think that would probably be more effective for him.
The third ball is a discipline ball.
Well, that's better.
Much better right there. Just off the pocket. Cleary falls late, and now he's got a horseman to contend with.
4 ponies to shoot at.
Very much a trust the process.
Go at the head pin right now.
2-pin scratch match right now as Capone just steals the worst spare I've ever seen on lane 18.
Okay, no spare.
That's the worst spare I've ever seen, Capone.
What was his leave? I did not see that. What was Mike's leave?
He punched out the Worcester and he went on the 2 pins on the side by accident. Almost went through the hole, and it somehow melted into a spare. Slow motion nonsense.
Nothing like a little luck.
Ryan takes a 9 box. Phil, excuse me, I'm going to have a look at. So.
Yeah, he hit the.
What is that? That was lane 18, folks, by the way.
That was silly.
Do I have time to look one more time? Yes, I do.
Please do, for my benefit, if nobody
else. Here it
else.
comes. It's just 5, 3,
back to
1.
Yeah.
Back to live action.
All right, we have a pin missing on our rack on lane 19, so we need a re-rack here.
Well, let's take a look over at 18. Capone's got another spare leave. He's going to make it. 8 on the fill and another mark. 87 and a ball through 7, putting a lot of pressure on Justin Lyonnaise.
Capone plus 6, given more 6. How did words work? Capone has 6 more pins in the handicap, so 20 to 14 for JT Lyonnaise. So.
Yeah, he was only down 2 scratch at the half, so up 4 with the handicap.
Okay, just 2 out, just these 4 and the 8.
Getting down there to inspect the lie of the green.
Yep. We also have Michael Agender and Peggy Donnelly over on lane 17. You guys can see not the bowlers, but the ball. 2 lanes over from where we were calling.
Oh, boy. Now, this is risky for Ryan because he can't afford to do that again.
No, he needs a big out here. Capone's going to steal 6 on his fill on his next one.
Still, Richatelli is going to need a mark, though.
Yes, absolutely. And that's a...
Oh,
no, that's going right in the hole again.
Boy,
Tough
that's
2 right there. That's daylight there for Pete, as he still has a bunch of pins to make up, but that's going to help his case, as he can get 8 extra pins just pinning in that 1 box.
So if Richatelli got running 10s through the 3 boxes Joyce is just bowled, he would be up to 94. He would still...
He's still averaging 7 pins through his first 3 boxes of the half. The 10 and the 9 kind of help buffer that 2 box a little bit. But he's going to need to come through here with at least 8s or 9s, I think, on the back end as well.
Yeah. He took down 2 on that one. What do we have here?
And 2 on the first. One
Off
on
like
the
a
second.
shot.
No good.
Tops is a 9 box now.
And he's going to need a bunch of them here.
Well, door's open for Pete. He certainly can get to those numbers.
Very much so. Pete, a very good bowler in his own right.
Okay.
Ooh!
Caught just one.
He sent it through the gap.
That's a tough 3 right there. Only 5 through his last 2 boxes. 65 now through 9.
And again, this is the beauty of the ACBT. It factors it in, just like any handicap tournament.
Right.
It is just using the concept, but now it creates a much more interesting match.
Well,
even though Rischitelli probably still needs a mark.
Yeah, he's
Almost definitely.
at 112 with the handicap. And look at that.
Now he must.
That's the washout that Ryan needed. He's on the wrong pocket, but gets the right idea, drops everything but the head pin. If he can pick this one up and fill it with anything solid, that's going to be a couple of marks for Pete to come back. He's not going to get it.
Trying to hook it in. Does not go, but he can get the 10 out of it still.
Now that's a good pace of play bowler. Just go out like a shot. Oh, ready to bowl.
That's the right idea. Capone's at 113 through 9 right now over on lane 18.
I hope he feels he could stop and wait a second if he needed to, but hey.
A big 10, 75 scratch, 122 with a handicap.
Yep.
And that means Pete needs to put up a 58 half to tie, right?
Yep. So he'll probably, realistically, he needs 2 marks here.
Yeah.
Perfect pinning and 1 big mark could bring it over the top, but
2 marks would make the deal.
yeah.
And Pete knows that.
Yep. 2 marks, decent fills, good pinning. Should be able to bring it home. He's more than capable, but in this game, you never really know. Marks can be few and far between.
One ball at a time.
Yep, the only ball that matters is the next one.
Philosophy of life.
Off the pocket that time. He's got
I don't mind that leave too much.
the wood kind of tailed into. It's perpendicular to the lane right now behind this head pin. It's the 1-3-7-8.
It's got a little bit of an angle that might work.
It certainly can go, but it's going to be a bear. We got to hit this real good. Oh, he somehow pops the head pin off the wall, but not quite far back enough to take the 7, but the angle did take the 8.
He did hit it really good. But now best he can do is a 10.
Yep, not quite good enough. Just it's a hard leaf to get when you got 2 sleepers like that.
Yep. And thought he had it.
Yeah. The more sleepers you have, the shot gets exponentially harder without really good wood in there to help drive it home.
So that puts Pete at 54 through 6.
It would have to be, if a 1 in the 1 mark scenario, it would have to be spare 9. So indeed, 2 marks as we were expecting.
4 boxes to do it.
Yeah. Over on lane 18, Mike Capone pinned out for a 123. So Justin Lyonnaise is going to need a 129 to tie, 130 to win.
A 68 half, therefore.
Yep.
All right, Pete with pocket shot and a triangle leave.
It's a great hit right there. No wood to help, so he's got to drill this pure. Triangle's very tricky in this game.
His ball might have an advantage on this one with that break that he has left to right.
It's his best first ball.
And he's on it. Perfect.
Huge mark there for Pete. He's going to need a big fill here. Set himself up for another spare.
If he hammers it.
Yep. Dave Yagi over on lane 20 through a 97. I don't know what the handicap difference is over on lane 20, though, between him and Becky Wright.
But I do. Becky Wright is being given 8 more pins.
Okay, so she needs a 87. JT makes a spare over on lane 6. Great start there.
Becky should be fine.
All eyes on Pete Rischitelli, though. As he has the game in hand, if he throws a big mark here, sets himself up for another spare. A strike, of course, would put him in the driver's seat.
Off to the side.
Yeah,
all right,
dropped
just
it
3.
a little bit. That's not the fill he needed. He's going to need another mark for sure now.
It would really help if he was the first guy we see today make this leave.
Very much so.
It is an old chestnut. His ball takes it, but 1-2 pocket?
I think it would likely go, but there's 7 pins. You never know.
Becky Wright makes a spare. That's going to seal it most likely for her. She's at 84 and a ball through 8.
All right, and Pete missed his spare. He still has a 137 left for a 10 attempt and 2 more chances to spare.
Justin Lyonnaise 7 on his first ball. Tripped up the head pin from behind.
Even there.
Well,
now.
that puts him in trouble because he may need to make both marks.
Definitely. Spare 9-10 ties the match, but he probably requires 2, to your point.
Justin Line is doing a Matrix impression over there, trying to will that 2-1 split over, but can't cover.
All right, Pete knows he's there. He's focusing a little bit, taking a moment to think.
Yep, got to have it right here.
Good move, actually. No more messing around. Do or die.
24 pins, right? So he's going to need a 100 even game to win.
Oh, 99 would do it.
99 to tie, right?
To tie. 99 to tie.
Yep, so he needs a 6 fill.
Good ball. Richatelli, 7-10 split on a beautiful
and where's
first
the wood
ball.
going?
It's not great.
No, really the only one.
He's going to need to. I would get funky on that cap over by the 10 pin here.
You would go there?
Yeah. The other one's just a little too weird. Pick a cap.
It might deflect it out. I mean, I don't think there's a good shot here.
Pick a cap. Do something weird. You got to throw a chaos ball.
Going, oh boy.
He was going for the cap, but didn't quite carry. Now he's going to try and get that single. He still can get away with 1 mark. But he's going to, this pin will make it a lot easier.
There you go.
Get it? No, the wood roadblocks city everywhere.
Very significant 9.
Now he needs an 18 box here to win.
That was an $8.
Yep, it was an 8.
Yeah, he left 7-10.
Yep.
All right. He's at 101 with the handicap. He needs 23 pins to win. That's double strike territory.
Sorry. Yeah, 21, but yeah.
21 to tie, 22 to win.
Oh, he's given 26?
Well, at least according
28.
28. Yeah. Apologies. I had the number wrong. We are in double strike territory.
You gotta have it.
Throws the ball for it, but it won't go.
Oh,
and it even wiggles him just to really put the point home.
Ryan Joyce, move on. There we go. We're going to turn our eyes over to lane 18 very quickly. Justin Lyonnais is getting split city. He's at 96 through 8, so he pretty much has to make this mark here too.
Oh, and Pete with no luck on that.
No.
He's going to be under 100 scratch.
The pins are cutting him off. You're done bowling today.
Yeah. Sarah Wright's going to beat Dave Yeagy scratch, so definitely going to be in handicap.
Becky is through.
92 scratch, but not enough to overcome the handicap.
Justin Lyonnais is trying to cap that wood, just drives it straight back, and it looks like he might be in double strike territory as well. He is.
Brackets are reseeded in the next round. Let's take a little peek in. Remember, each lane is its own matchup.
Oh, no, hang on.
What a great 10 there from Justin Lyonnais over on lane 18. He's at 106. He needs to get to 130, so he needs 24 in this last box. It's strike or nothing, or Mike Capone's going to move on. And the winners here will be bowling the top 8 bowlers who have been sitting down now, as Mike Capone's going to advance in the match on lane 18.
So that'll be tough for both sides. The bowlers, you know, who are challenged with a, you know, a low average, have the advantage of the handicap, but they still have to perform because the top 8 bowlers are in a better position overall. So for the most part.
By my look, Nick Olson has just done that. We now have a final. Nick Brianzi, who made it by virtue of a 3-way tiebreaker, has on paper upset Dan Esdale. 146 to 137 handicap. Remember, 130 is the target since we're handicapping to 130 in a general sense. Still waiting on scores from the rest of the field. Taking a look around, looks as though Nick Olson looks good because he's being spotted a lot of pins.
I think Scott Perry's going to move on as well, as he's well in the driver's seat. I don't know how many pins he's gifting or being gifted.
Kevin +7, but Scott should be plenty fine, as you're saying. That's Scott appearing in frame right now. Making a mark, is that?
Yes, that is another spare. So he's at 116 and a ball.
That must see him through now.
Yep, yeah. He's +8.
So remember, the top 8 seeds have been sitting pretty. They'll probably get a warm-up period after this as well, which will allow us a bit of a break here. And then you fine folks will see the round of 16 after this in just a moment.
Looks like Mike Legender upset Peggy Donnelly as well. So he will be moving on as well.
Scores are being inputted in. You folks can see it in the description as well. Nick Olson has been confirmed the winner in that match.
against Marquise Mayer. Yeah, Scott Perry's going to pull his out, and that is going to just about finish it up. We're just waiting for the last box here from Scott Perry to bring it home. Rocket 7, that seals it.
So I believe that goes over everything. Obviously, we just saw Ryan Joyce prevail. So once again, Nick Brienzi over Dan Esdale. Cora Kraft over Tiffany Gauthier. That's a new final. Cora Kraft will advance to the round of 16. Scott Perry, we project, will advance. Nick Olson, you said
Mike Legender.
Mike Legender with the upset victory over Peggy Donnelly, we project. Mike Capone confirmed through. We saw Ryan Joyce advance over Pete Riccitelli and Becky Wright on scratch, mind you, advancing over Dave Yagi.
Yeah, so we know for a fact with reseeding, Nick Brienzi is going to face the number 1 seed, being the number 24. So he'll be facing Joey Jocelyn.
Joey 170 Jocelyn will be that matchup.
Yep, the top 8, of course, Joey Jocelyn, Steve Post, Al Winiak, Gerald Hubbard, Mo Perry, Lauren Belmont, Eric Masori, and Mike Kent.
Alrighty, so Scott Perry has just ended. He scratched 136. Good night.
That is an excellent game for Scott.
All right, we're going to turn it back to lanes 19 and 20, but we're probably going to take a break at this point because I expect a warm-up period for the top 8 bowlers. So we will be back with that in just a moment. Please stay tuned. It is on this stream here on Candlepin Bowling Network, Facebook, and YouTube. See you soon. No, the round of 16 will be beginning in just a moment, but this will be a warm-up period as the top 8 bowlers, in some cases, have not bowled since noon, as President Mike Machichi put it, so they will be doing a warm-up period now. So that's the bowling you'll be seeing. It does not count. We'll be back with the round of 16. It'll be Stephen Post versus Scott Perry on our lane. I think that about covers it. There we are. Be right back.
All right, bowlers are.
We are all set here. It is the round of 16 here at Ryan Family Amusements, Millis, Massachusetts, focusing it again on lane 19. A reminder that all matches are one string long and handicapped 90% to 130 here on the Amateur Candlepin Bowlers Tour. My name is Greg Gouillart. That's Duncan MacDougall and Dan Castle as well. And this is Scott Perry. And he is being spotted just 5 pins more than Stephen Post in this round of 16 matchup. Stephen Post, the number 2 seeds, getting his first look in on the bracket.
That'll make it potentially no advantage really much to anybody. Scott Perry's going to start us off. Bowls out of Boutwell's in New Hampshire, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. Washes out 3 on the first ball. Nick Brianzi also gets 3 on his first ball. Michael Jenner does better, but gets a harder leave.
Nick Brianzi taking on the number 1 seed, Joe Jocelyn.
Scott shooting at this, off to the side. 4 pins still standing.
So we'll focus on lane 19, but if cool things happen elsewhere, we will probably mention them.
So Scott's looking at the 1, 6, 8, 10 still for a 10 box. A couple of these anyway, and he's going to go through the hole for a 6 box to start.
Way over on lane 17, 2 lanes over. Mike Capone just started with a spare. Continuing his hot streak, just took out Justin Lyonnaise, who I believe was the highest average remaining in this tournament.
And we'll be watching Mike Capone next Friday evening as he takes on Matt DePiro for the B South Championship.
Oh, is that scheduled for Friday now?
Oh!
Yep, I'm on it. You want to join me?
Yeah, sure.
Spare time.
If I'm around, I'll be there.
And how about this strike by Scott Perry? Orta stole this 2-pin from behind here.
That was a great ball, though.
And that's how we make streaming deals. So you guys get to see the background.
Yeah. Wow, he hit it light, and the head pin just came off the wall and collapsed the 5-pin bundle.
That was amazingly good strike by Scott. Legender.
Great spare on the right triangle on the left-hand side.
All right, so Perry's coming up 16 plus a 2-ball. He made up for the 6 box with a decent fill.
Mike Capone just threw back-to-back, or a 19 and a ball right here. 29 in the ball now.
All right.
After a 19 box.
Nick Brienzi, great drop there. But all right, Perry on the strike. Just off.
That's why you get 2. If you're ever in a bowling alley, you'll see that. You'll hear that a million times.
Crunch.
We do repeat ourselves a lot in this game, don't we?
Yes. Wow, Nick Brienzi makes the 7-8 weird wood and caps it beautifully. What a huge shot there.
He looks pumped up.
Awesome, dude, says the scoreboard.
All right, nice hit by Scott. Missed the head pin, but he has a 7 fill and a strike for 23, through 2. And I should probably look at your scoreboard rather than up there because I see it better.
You know, Nick Brienzi is an awesome dude. I'll give the scoreboard that.
Yeah, I like him. So Scott with an 8-box, 31 through 3.
Yeah, Nick Brienzi's at 33 in a ball, by the way. So doing good work there after a tough 5-box.
That second ball on Perry's strike doing a lot of good work there.
Yeah, that's huge for count. Let's see if he can find the range again. He will.
He's in there, and there's another one for Scott Perry.
That's a no-doubter. That was even better than the first one.
He wants this.
What a pitch that was. Oh, and Nick makes a beautiful 4-1 conversion for another mark. 3 in a row.
Look how smooth.
Sorry to cut away from that. I was so focused on the 19 coverage.
But the strike that Scott just threw, his follow through was great. He did jerk his arm to the left a little bit, but not before he released it.
Yeah.
And
really pure ball there.
it really was nice and clean. So he's on the strike again, going into the 5th. At 41 plus a 2-ball fill.
Trying to do a better first ball on a strike fill this time. It will be.
That was a great first ball. Little light on the head pin. 7 in the first. A spare opportunity now.
Yeah, a triangle with just about as good a wood as you can ask for in front of it. It is doubled and could do weird things, but I think it's too far back and too close together on that double wood build.
I
where
think
it should just drive straight back.
You drill that red line, I think you got it.
I think you can go a lot of different places. Just be sure to hit the freaking wood.
How about the red line?
Goodbye.
10
no
fill.
doubt. Big 20 bucks there.
That's how you lay the gauntlet down to your opponent.
Yep. And what an opponent it is. Steve Post, an absolute fireballer coming up here.
So Scott Perry says, don't count me out. I'm the 61 and a ball.
Epic
Plus
scratch half.
Great stuff right there. Mike Legender makes a conversion right there, the 4 horsemen over on lane 18. On lane 17, Mike Capone has the 7-10 for another mark. Clears out the 7. Here's Stephen Post.
Okay, off to the left. Takes out just the 4 and the 8.
Stephen Post, the tallest competitor left standing, with probably up there with Nick Olson. I always like to say now, he came down to Sawyer's King of the Hill, known for its low ceilings.
Oh, boy.
He just barely fit. So now I like to say that whenever people ask how tall the ceilings are, I say they're one Stevens Post worth.
It's like a smoot, right?
Yeah, he's the barometer.
So he went off to just finish with an 8-box, and I was looking at the speed on his ball. It's like 36 miles an hour at the pins.
It looks so much faster, though. It's a hard ball. It looks like it's just trying to bully the pins.
36 is pretty powerful.
Reminds me of like a Sean Taylor style ball.
Oh, yeah.
Sean Taylor just looks like he wants to murder pins every time. Stephen Post, the same thing. Just chucks it in there. Drills 6 on his first.
1, 2, 4, and 8 are still standing. There's wood to the right. Doesn't really mean much unless something weird happens.
Yep, it's very makeable spare. You got to hit it good, though.
And he does.
That's just perfect. That is textbook.
Necessary mark opposite a 3-mark half against an opponent who's being spotted 5 pins.
18 in a ball now. Stephen Post looking to put 10 on it.
Could have a good one here, folks.
Out of Cape Ann Lanes. Hi, Ed Sheeran.
Gloucester, Mass.
If you know, you know.
I don't know. That's okay.
The old telephone music video
Oh, okay.
featured Cape Ann Lanes.
On the spare, boy, that speed gave him a good break there. He was off on the 3-pin. He leaves the 1, 2, 4.
Yeah.
The 7 in the fill, 24. He's a pin behind scratch.
I like to say on that one, that's the wrong pocket, right idea.
I love our little reminders. Our game is still mainstream enough. Hooray!
Yep. They're doing a score correction. He's at 25 with that 7 fill.
Mm-hmm.
And has the 1-2-4 of the rail.
Get your opponent to do it. That's a power move. Kidding.
Alex says to Duncan, he just sent you the Steve Post metric on Facebook.
Thank you very much.
And no spare for Steve, surprise.
Yeah, he hit it good, but it didn't go. He'll clean up for a 10. That's the beauty of this game. You hit the shot. Sometimes it's just not going to go, and it's frustrating. But
in completed boxes, he's up 4 scratch, which puts him down 1 with a handicap, but he's up against a 20 and a 10 plus.
Yeah, big 20s are huge for count. He's trying to answer. It's going to be hard to do so, as he's got the 1-2 and the sleeper, the 10 pin. It's going to be really tough to get over there for him.
I don't think that wood really helps unless he can spin it around somehow, but without missing the head pin. That's what he's trying.
No, you got to hit the head pin first.
You have to hit the head pin, but I was thinking maybe way to the left and either kick the pin or the wood over.
Yeah. Some score updates. Nick Brienzi had a 61.5 over on lane 20. As nice 10 there from Steve. He's at 45 through 4.
Off the wall.
Mike Legender at a 62 scratch half. Mike Capone 65 scratch. So some great bowling happening all around us as well as on these lanes.
All right, that puts Steve behind Scott again in completed boxes.
Really wants a mark here to get back into it. He's going to lightly salt the head pin and have a tough split here.
Well, it's a maybe, but the wood doesn't. The wood's got to cooperate somehow.
The way he throws the ball, he can really make these dance. It's going to have to be a good ball, though. I think you go right at the pin. No, he's going to go outside and through the hole. Just misses the edge. He's trying to catch the right side.
Okay, so he'll be open in box 5. That'll give Scott the advantage going into the second half.
A big advantage at that. That 20 bucks doing wonders. And if he fills this mark solid, it's going to be very much an uphill battle for Steve Post.
11 pins plus the bonus fill here. See the head pin accuracy a bit different here as well. That's helping Perry, especially since 2 of those have turned into strikes.
Yep.
So Perry's looking for 3 in a row here.
We have Al Winchek and Gerald Huberton on lanes 18 and 17 respectively. Gerald just made a spare in the second.
Brenzy with a nice ball in lane 20 leaves us 4-7.
And here's Scott Perry's fill. Very important ball here to put pressure on. It's a great ball there.
Oh, my goodness.
And something takes the 7, but he's still got the 5-10. A huge 8 fill brings him up to a 69 half, though.
But a 5 and dime. It can be made, but not very often.
He's throwing a really confident ball. He's going to put a good bid on this, I think. Oh, he hits it in the face, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Take a 10 out of this.
Yep. Happy to hit your objects.
Scott Perry, the maker of the No Questions Asked documentary for Candlepins for Cancer. I'm biased. I like it, but he interviewed me for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. He and Perry Harlow Media Productions, as in Megan Harlow. You can see that on Candlepins For Cancer.com. That's Candlepins number 4, Cancer.com.
Highly recommend.
79 through 6 scratch.
And as always, thank you to Candlepins for Cancer, primarily for supporting bowlers and their families. Now 120 what thousand? X thousand, I think Paul said last.
Paul's going to yell at you if that's wrong.
He definitely messaged me. 127,000. The number keeps going up. And as a secondary goal, promoting our game, including with the broadcast equipment, that makes our broadcasts great.
Perry off to the 4 pin, just the 4 and the 8 out.
Yep.
Big target.
Nick Brienzi thundered 9, going for the spare here.
Out of the 4 matches in front of us, Scott's actually leading scratch everybody.
And just off that time, he's going to have 5 pins to contend with for his third ball. We're going to get this 1, 2, and anything else that might come with it.
Do not let your opponent back in on the pinning. We were worried about that happening to Ryan Joyce for a hot second there, even though he did hold against Richatelli. He had enough solid boxes.
Look at this. Oh, he missed a head pin. I thought he had it.
Yeah, tough 7 there. So Stephen Post catching a little bit of a break in this head-to-head, but Scott's still bowling well over his head at 86 through 7. 16 pins over par, as they say. Par, of course, being 10 per box.
That's Bob's fault for creating that.
I like it.
Canadian bowling shows came up with that independently
did
first.
They? Okay.
I think Bob Lee was unaware of it when he came up with the concept, so
I like it.
Now the word is really good.
Well, it helps through in mid-match to keep that as a mental reference.
Scott Perry just ripped 6, but off the head pin. He's got the horseman on the left-hand side left.
Okay, no wood to hurt, no wood to help.
86 through 7, 86 versus 70. Yeah.
He's going to be off. Just pick up the back 2.
Yeah, not the ball he wanted. A bit of a safety shot there, maybe.
I like that Amateur Candlepin Bowlers Tour logo they've got on their shirts there. They've been selling shirts to raise money for the prize fund.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And he'll have an 8. 94 scratch through 8.
The tournament's been around longer than, this our first year covering it as properly as we can. I'll miss one event, but that's one aside. But, yeah, pleasure to finally be able to cover this traveling series of events.
Yep. Gerald Huberton just threw a 52 half, so he's down 13 scratch. And I believe he's giving 2 pins as well, so it's 15 to Capone at the half.
And Perry coming into box 9 with a head pin hit.
Little bit light.
Yep, little light. Leaves up the 2, 5, 7, 8. Wood to the right could be tempting. I wouldn't use it myself. I'd go straight to the 2 pin.
How does that cover the 2 is my question.
I don't know that it does, but he's thinking that.
I didn't like it.
Capped it and it didn't do anything.
Yeah, I go whole side on the 2 pin there all day.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
It's very rare we question bowlers' decisions on that.
Oh, I misread something for the first time in a while earlier today. So,
well, I was just thinking of the different ways to shoot that that might be tempting to a bowler to go to there.
But then again, he escapes with 9 all the same. So
yeah, he doesn't have to at this stage of the game. He still put Steve in a position where he's got to really mark, even with just some pinning outs. But a mark here would really be helpful to him.
Very much so. Nick Brian's snake bitten over on lane 20. He's had 3 splits in a row and an eagle in the 10th box.
Well, there's a split for Perry.
We'll need a pin out for a 107. Michael Gender throws the always ball for the 3rd one for a 10.
2 and 2. So what's that? Looks like the 3, 4, 6, 7.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna need to be quite the shot here.
Whoa,
Sends it off the wall.
Gets a spare.
Wow.
That's for the highlight reels.
Nico highlight reel. That's a dandy.
Absolutely on that one.
Beautifully done.
That's the thing with the active sidewalls here at Millis. You can just send it off inside and just bow. Look at that thing fly.
Wow. Both walls are in play.
Yep. Needed all of both of them too. 113 and a ball scratch. Trying to get to a 120 range with a good fill.
That was a great spare. One of the best we've seen all day.
Nick Brienzi finished with a 104. Joey Jocelyn will need a 106 to tie, I believe. He's at 59 at the half.
All right, Perry on the fill.
It's a good
In
ball.
the 1-3.
There it is. There's the 7 he needed to get to a 120 scratch. Great game there.
I think that does enough to force Post to need at least 3 marks.
Well, that gives him a handicap score of what? 143?
Yes.
Yep. So 70 half required from Stephen Post here to tie.
Yeah.
That is 3-mark territory.
Well, that's what Perry did in the first half for 69 half.
Okay. Well, this is when you got to find it. Not that he was bowling terrible to begin with.
One ball at a time. Man, that looked great down the lane and somehow misses the head pin. He's got a very good setup here.
Yeah, but look where it's nestled.
Yeah, that's a beautiful piece of wood.
I think it's great. There's a risk of not taking the 10. But you still have to hit that head pin, which if you don't hit the head pin, nothing happens there.
Usually not. Sometimes weird things happen, but if you don't hit anything, nothing weird can happen.
That's right.
You can't juice the curtain.
That's a 9. Take a 9. 64 through 6.
That's awesome.
What's he need now? He needs 61 pins and 4 boxes to tie.
Yeah, 3 of 4, if not all 4 here, depending on the fills. Mike Capone threw a strike over on lane 17. He's at 92 now through 7. Steven struggling to find that head pin. Breaks up the sleeper 10 pin. He's got the 136.
It's there. It's doable.
Yep.
Why one lane of pin cam? Because we're really technically only covering one match. We're just talking about the others.
Yep.
There's a spare.
Much needed there. Stephen Post, 73 and a ball now. Now he's got to load it up.
It's easier to focus on one narrative at a time, even though we're trying to, keep an eye on the room as well. But otherwise, we'll go crazy, is my sense.
There's a lot of fun bowling happening, so we're just trying to be a part of it all.
Hopefully, I haven't made a mistake, because, I know there are some good matches on either side as well. But
We're paying attention to them.
Yeah, we got it.
Good.
Primary focus on 19, but we're watching them all.
So fill for Steve, and better than it looked going down. It's a 7 fill, 1, 2, 10 again. We've seen this.
It's the fill he needed, but now he's got to see if he can make this.
This can be made.
Doesn't quite need it, but it would certainly help his cause in a very major way. We're getting to that point.
He's on the head pin, maybe. He's got it.
Yeah.
Cut the ball from the head pin to the 10. Beautifully done.
That's 2 in this half.
What a seed that was. Much needed there, Stephen Post.
Watch this one.
Just bullies these pins, man.
Catches the inside, right?
Look at this. Crack.
Man, he made that look easy. On the fill again.
Way off
Oh,
that
boy.
time. Oh, no. That's dangerous territory right there on that one fill.
Not a good time to do that. You got to make this mark now.
Yeah, we are in must mark territory now. Must mark or double strike in the 10th.
I have too much shame. I can't shake the jar like he
A
does.
shot at it. Oh, come on.
Throws the right ball, but when you have 9 pins left on the deck, you need a little bit of luck, and he did not get it.
And now a miracle is required.
Double strike territory for sure.
I think he looks capable. That appears to be good. It doesn't matter. And the helicopter will not cap out the 10.
Oh, it did touch it, but not enough gumption. He hit the reset button. It wouldn't have fallen anyways.
No duckpin bowler would have taken that for granted, though. I tell you what.
Yes.
All right, so he needs...
24.
That's a double strike 4. No
There's
strike.
one.
That will get Perry the match.
Game over.
Yep. We'll turn our eyes over to lanes 17 and 18 shortly. It looks like Joey Jocelyn is going to advance over Nick Brienzi over on lane 20. We have, as we just told you, Scott Perry over Stephen Post. We have Al Winchek up against a 104 scratch. He is being given 3 pins, so he needs to throw a 102 after a 47.5. No mark.
All right, so that's ball game here. It'll be a $7. I was off somewhere, actually, as it turns out.
Yeah, it was a $7.
Yeah, it was a $7, and then I was up. So 55, 64. I was wrong all the way back here in box 5. There we go. Or I was off with the official score one way or another. That's that here, and now let's turn our focus somewhere else.
Yeah, we got 2 good matches going on here on 17 and 18. Mike Capone threw a 116 up against Gerald Huberton, who will require a 119 to advance. Al Winchek needs a 101. He's at 56 through 6.
Nice 7-10 split was just made over there. It was for a 10.
Yep. So good pinning, but he'll need a couple of marks. He's at 62 through 6. Al Winchek way off there. He gets the triangle 4 on his first ball. Al Winchek needs 1 mark. Gerald, I believe, will need... He'll need 2. Looked better than it was. He's got 4 pins left standing. Gerald's going to be wide.
Nico found my
4
quote
pins in the
hilarious
middle.
just now.
Gerald punches through. No luck there.
Good try.
And Al's going to need a big out ball. And very commonly on that leaf, he hits the pocket, gets the pocket. Very hard to take both of those sleeper pins.
That leave, it looks very doable, and almost always those front 2 pins split around the back.
Yeah, we also have Maurice Perry up against Ryan Joyce. Ryan Joyce being gifted 23 pins just through a 95 game.
Ooh.
So now Maurice Perry is going to be required to throw, if my math is correct, a 119.
He's
to
on a
advance.
mark.
He's at 84 and a ball through 8, so he needs to mark out here. Just threw a 20 box after being 54 through 6. Went strike spare. What a hammer there, Gerald Hubberston. Gerald Hubbard, apologies. Huge strike there, 82 and a ball.
Maurice puts it in well, only 5 on his mark.
Al Winchek doesn't quite need to make this, but he needs to pin it out and give himself a chance. And he's going to be left with a tough 7 there, 71 through 8. He's going to require...
He needs 101, so
he
now
needs
actually
32 pins. Or 31 pins, yes, to win.
Oh, Maurice.
That now requires 2 marks.
Oh, boy, he just about got that one.
Yeah, I think Maurice Perry is now in double strike territory. Best he can get is 99 here, so, yep. Oh, no, maybe not. I think a 20 box might take it, actually. 98. He needs to get to 119 or 118 to tie.
Needs 20 to tie.
20 to tie, a double strike to win.
Spare strike, or what happens in the event of a tie, Greg?
In the Pro Series, you do it over again. In the ACBT, I'm not sure.
Well, maybe we'll find out.
I do not believe it's listed anywhere in the guidebook. I think we just based it off oral tradition.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll see what happens if Mo can throw a 20 here.
It has to be 20.
Yep. Must mark territory here. Al Winchek needed the double, did not get it. So Michael Agender is going to advance in his matchup. Best Al can do now is a 98, which is not enough. Gerald Hubbard is at 100. He's going to need a 18 box to tie, 19 to win. So must mark territory for him. He's going to have his work cut out. He needs to make this shot that you haven't seen yet. Mo Perry
Almost, but
is
not
off,
enough.
and he will not get it. So the winner of last event, Nick Olson, going to move on once again. And oh, what a bid there from Gerald, but it's not going to be enough. So Michael Agender and Mike Capone both moving on 17 and 18, alongside Joey Jocelyn and Scott Perry and Ryan Joyce.
Ryan Joyce, yep.
We don't have updated scores for you over on the other lanes.
Becky, you're right. We may be able to work out here. Actually, she should be advancing here despite being down 5.
Yep, she just grabbed a huge 8 drop on her fill, puts her at 113 through 9. It is guaranteed. Becky Wright defeating Lauren Belmont. And I don't know what the other two were.
So Cora Crafts and Mike Kent, I'm completely in the dark on, actually.
I believe Cora Crafts is going to advance because the A bowlers on both of those beat the B bowlers scratch.
So assuming it was the turn order.
Cora Crafts definitely beat Mike Kent.
Okay. So that is that.
Yep. And then did we not? What's the other one? Nick Olson and Eric Mason.
You projected Nick Olson winning that one?
Yes, I believe Nick Olson won that one.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Again, based on.
I think the lower seeds bowled first, and based on that assumption, I think it's a fair assumption.
Again, we'll see as soon as possible. Please do not abuse the commentators. Thank you.
I'll get him back. It's fine. It's the most old man take I've ever heard.
Sorry, that might have been too on the nose. I was being completely ironic. Sorry if I spooked anyone. All right, round of 8 coming up. That's the quarterfinals. It's coming up here. We will turn the camera back to 19 and 20. I don't believe we will have much of a break at this point. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it rolling, I think, at this point.
Yeah, just hopefully they make sure they put people in front of us.
Suspended animation for a hot second here. But there we go. I do have another stream tomorrow morning. That's right, Exeter doubles tomorrow. And then, of course, we mentioned there is King of the Hill Putnam Street tonight, based on my sources.
Yep, King of the Hill Putnam tonight. It is the first Saturday of the month, or first Saturday of the month. That is not the 4th of July, I should say. So, obviously, they didn't have it on the 4th. That would be silly.
Next Amateur Candlepin Bowlers Tour event will be August 8th at Exeter Lanes. I hope to be able to make it to then. Change this around. Bit of a radio silence for a moment here. We weren't sure how long of a break we were going to get. Yeah.
Let's see if the standings have come through officially. I'm sure they're close if they haven't already. Becky Wright confirmed over Lauren Belmont. We saw Ryan Joyce over Mo Perry. Nick Olson did, in fact, beat Eric Mason. And I'm sure Cora Crafts beat Mike Kent based on every scoring that I'm seeing over there. It's guaranteed. There it is.
Now confirmed. So just about everyone
except number 1.
Joey Jocelyn, number 1, like Duncan just said, is the only one that held to chalk. Everyone else was an upset on paper.
Wow. You're right.
Extraordinary. And that's what it is. Who are the bowlers improving the most, or who catches lightning in a bottle in the case of these one-string matchups? What a thrill.
It's also something to be said about sitting for too long. Some of these bowlers have bowled a 10 a.m. shift. They haven't thrown a box since they warmed up here.
One wonders.
In front of this.
And it's also a function of the handicap. I mean, if you're the higher average bowler, you gotta produce.
Yep. Nothing scratch
you
about
got
this.
that 10% margin, but if your opponent does okay, you got to do okay too.
Yeah, the low handicaps on this one. Nick Olson at 40, given 42 pins. Ryan Joyce given 47, and Cora Crafts given 37. Becky Wright also 34.
Scott Perry versus Jocelyn. That is.
Oh, that'll be a fun one.
Scott's getting 1 pin. Lane 18, Legender versus Crafts. Crafts is getting 16 pins. Lane 19, Capone versus Olson. Olson is getting 22 pins.
We get Capone versus Olson. Mike Capone versus Nick Olson.
We can see Jocelyn versus Perry. That's a 1-pin match.
Yep. So that's going to be 2 lanes over.
Lane 20, Joyce versus Wright. Joyce is getting 13 pins.
So we have the highest handicap difference on these on this lane, lane 19. 22 pins being given to Nick Olson, and he has thrown a very good ball recently. Just threw a 95 scratch, and there's no warm-ups anymore. Everyone's fresh off of bowling that last one, and we're diving right into it here.
All right, this will be a fun one.
Once again, Joey Jocelyn, the only top 8 seed holding serve. He'll be over on lane 17 right now.
Playing
I wonder if I can
Scott
angle
Perry
this
that we just
camera a little bit more.
Scott Perry just put on a good show, and
I think a little less, and you should be good because those other 4 lanes are being turned off.
and that's a 1-pin handicap
Yeah,
between the
that's
two
good.
of them. So
That's good right there.
That's practically scratch.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I'll move this pin cam over a little bit for you folks as well.
And we'll focus on Mike Capone and Nick Olson here.
Yep, pin cam's in a good spot. Oh, there you go. Even better.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right, how's that for viewing experience? You are watching Candlepin Bowling Network, where we still build it on the fly like Spread Eagle Productions.
Yeah, feel free to yell at us if we're doing a bad job.
So Capone's going
We'll ignore
first, apparently.
Yeah.
So's Legender.
I believe they're the lower seeds still, if I'm not mistaken.
All right.
And
Mike
here
Capone
we go.
starts us off.
Capone is going to drop 6 on his first ball. Tough leave here. 1, 2, 5, 9.
Middle diamond.
Legender hammer. Good gracious.
All right. Mike's got a shot at this one. Well, it's not a diamond, is it? I'm sorry. I misread
No, there's
that.
good wood. Whoa, Joey Jocelyn throws a hammer as well. Opting to go first, I believe.
Capone catches his object, but light, and leaves the 2-5.
Yeah, slap that wood in between them, but all it did was just kind of wiggle.
That's interesting. Did Jocelyn opt to go first the last time, in which case all the bowlers going first won, the A bowlers.
Good pinning there from Mike. Getting a 10 to start.
Everybody's got a 10 to start.
Scott
One
Perry.
of them took 3 balls.
Yeah.
Scott Perry versus Joey Jocelyn. Michael Legender versus Cora Crafts.
Yep.
You see Capone versus Olson. And Ryan Joyce versus Becky Wright.
Neither strike bowler able to double up. Michael Legender's got a lot of work to do on the second ball. Joey Jocelyn drops 6.
Good ball by Capone, but he misses a head pin and leaves a 4 horseman plus a 7.
Legender 6 on his fill. Jocelyn gets it. Yeah.
That's
5
20
pin
to start.
topples.
Yeah.
Huge start there to put a lot of pressure in his 1-pin matchup.
Capone almost gets that spare, leaves the 10 pin.
What an outstanding ball that was from Capone.
Maybe a foolish hit, I suppose. That's what the pin's fickle opinion is, but
Still
we
waiting,
don't have to internalize the pin's brutal opinions, do we?
Still waiting for the matchup to get underway on lane 20 as bowlers are finding themselves settling in.
But it gives Capone a 19. I thought he had a 20 on that one.
Yep, he's fixing it.
He caught it, yep.
So
Thank goodness.
XX for Capone to start.
Yep. Mr. Capone on lane 19 is in the pocket.
What a rip right
And
there.
there it goes.
Yeah, goodbye. Joins the strike parade.
We have seen a couple of incidents where even the pro bowlers miss the auto score, getting things, so many numbers you have to see. It's just human nature at some point that one's bound to get missed at some point.
Joey Jocelyn starts 3 marks in a row. Strike, spare, spare. He's at 46 in a ball through 3 over on lane 17.
What can't he do today?
And Greg, that's something that most of the bowlers here are very sensitive to, being aware to keep track of the score. Don't trust it 100%, but sometimes you forget and you can lose pins.
Yeah.
Or accidentally gain a pin, too. That's bad.
Very much so.
Duncan saw it at Mixed Worlds firsthand, a match was a tie, but was it really?
No.
All right, Capone took 5 on his first ball, leaves up the 4 horsemen plus the 8.
For those who might be concerned, it did not impact the money in the end. So no love lost either way.
Well, Mike's looking for his second fill ball here.
Horseman plus a sleeper, way off, but still grabs 3. So a good 18 box right there.
And that was respectable, too, because he did not want to make the error of going too far to the right.
No, he did not.
So it'd be
Joey
nice.
Jocelyn on the Caleri for 4 in a row, won't go.
Capone with a 9, and that puts him at 47 through 4.
Safety shot right there for Capone for sure, making sure he got at least one of them. Smart bowling.
I just saw Legender pick up the 3-9.
Yeah, off the wall, spun it over. This is a beautiful pickup for a 10.
Inverted half Worcester.
Yes. Very hard shot when you're aiming for it. Very easy when you have a full rack.
Isn't that something?
Oh,
Capone dropped the
clobbered. What a ball that was. Felt like 10 out of the hand, I'm sure.
Yeah, if we could ever figure out why it's so easy to pluck out the 1-5, the 2-8, or whatever when they have a whole rack up there, but if they're standing alone, nearly impossible.
Legender rips 7. Stay 7. Mike Capone, the lone 7 pin. No.
Stripey pins, magnetic repulsion, I guarantee you.
I haven't seen anything to say otherwise at this point.
That's been my experience. I hate them.
Legender's got a 2-1 split here, and that's not where he wanted.
This is Candlepin Bowling Network. We shift the burden of proof.
There you go. See, both sides. That stripe pin won that, but the sweeper will win ultimately, so.
Joey Jocelyn just threw a 70-half plus a ball. Someone stop this man. His tournament to lose at this point,
He
the way he's
made
bowling.
it? Wow. Well, here's a man who could stand tall in his way, Nick Olson. A winner of Academy Lane's 10-stringer. We can't say it enough.
Well, he definitely stands tall, but we'll see if he can step up to the plate here.
Oh, he's been up and down. We'll see what he's got now. That's a good ball to start.
Just off, carves out 4.
And he went through a string of, missing everything. Now he's got 4 and 2.
Corey Crafts up to bat, as well as Scott Perry over on lanes 18 and 17. Just saw Scott Perry take out Stephen Post.
So again, Capone's hope is to win every box by an average of 2, though in this case, we went first, and we know he has the strike 8, so we know he has the advantage.
Yep.
Oh, and that just nudges the head pin for a 7 box, and he loses 3 right there.
So there we go. So the first box we now know is a good result for Capone. Lakeside Lanes bowler, the Olsons.
Good ball there from Corey Crafts.
I talked to Bill Olson. He missed the cut by 2 pins, and he figured, I kind of knew. The bowlers have a sense for how to calculate that, as that will not count and be a reset.
All right, best he can do is a spare here.
They were able to extrapolate it essentially. Well, okay, the percentage of the field. This X percent of the field went, so I'll probably have to be in the top X percent of scores from the first shift in order to make it through the second shift. And Bill Olson guessed the number 665. It turned out to be 663, and he had 661, so sorry, that was that. 663 was a 3-way tie, which Nick Brienzi escaped that death match in.
Only lost to Joey Jocelyn last one. Corey Kraft just made this shot that you've been saying has not gone.
Nice recovery by Nick Olson. He did not get the spare, and that was a second ball he was shooting at that full rack, but he got 9 out of 10 down. It'd been nice to get a strike, but he'll take the 10 box.
It's big pinning right there, and 2 confident balls from Nick there to get back on the horse. If he can throw that again, he's going to put Mike Capone in serious trouble.
We're getting into the later rounds, folks. Please like the video, hit that thumbs up button if you're logged in. Otherwise, you get kicked out. That'd be sad.
Corey Crafts just went strike on spare. Huge 20 bucks there in her matchup with Mike Legender.
Olson up against a strike from from Capone, and
late falling 5 gives him the 3-6-10.
All in the line.
Good wood here on this 6-10. He's just got to be sure to hit that 3-pin. The stripy pin, as you said, magnetic repulsion once again.
I hate those pins.
Looked fair at least, right?
Yes, that was definitely good. Not a doubt in my mind on that one.
I swear I put my contacts in this morning.
All right, that's a 9 box for Nick Olson.
Yep.
And that puts him at 26 scratch.
Sarah Wright now up on lane 20.
Oh, hello. What's this now?
Or Becky Wright, apologies. God, gee, dang it. I'm so sorry, Becky, if you watch this later. I'm unfamiliar with your game. That's my fault. Core
Only a committee member here at the ACBT. You're good.
Thanks, Greg.
I ain't I a stinker. I mess names up all the time. I just keep that. I just clam up at that point, which is not necessarily a good idea.
Oh, I'll keep running my head into that wall. No problem.
All right, Olsen put it on the 3-pin, leaves up to 1, 2, 4, 8.
Cora Crafts is at 45 through 3 over on lane 18. She's going to be up scratch against Legender. He's going to need to dig himself out of a hole here.
Okay, no spare for Nick.
That's big for Capone. Every mark that that Nick doesn't have makes that strike that much bigger for Capone.
Olsen should still lead with the entire handicap figured in at this point, but
No, he's
he was
behind
given
by 8 at the moment. But no, 8, but Mike's his counts all 5 boxes, so.
And that's a 6 box.
now then. So Olsen was given 22, but now he's in danger of being down or being ahead only by 8. So he would be behind pace at the moment. Capone would be winning at this point.
Yeah, a mark
right.
here would be huge, but any pins he can get.
Oh, he's got a ball in there. Does not get the strike, but diamond left. 2,
Oh,
4, 5,
no.
8.
Tricky leave.
A different sort of sleeper pin that makes the leave exponentially more difficult.
Diamonds are not a Candlepin bowler's best friend.
It's great when it goes. It looks like you're peeling a banana down there, but let's see if he can pick it up.
I'd rather have it in spades.
Cora Crafts up 10 scratch in her match on lane 18, which means she is up 26
Didn't touch anything.
in her match
So-
against Mike Legender.
So in our featured match, we now see Capone is going well.
Yep. Scott Perry sitting on a mark. He's at 52 in a ball, which is pretty good, but his opponent, Joey Jocelyn's at 70.
Oh, 6 box. That'll put him ahead at the half, but
By 4.
we've already absorbed the handicaps on both sides, so it's a 4. I mean, Capone needs to win this half by 5 pins.
It's advantage Capone by a large portion.
by a large
right here.
portion, I agree.
Becky Wright, I got it right. Just made a spare.
Mike Capone, who literally just won an ACST playoff match last night. Duncan, you made a great Vanna White, by the way.
Appreciate that. Just had to get the lighting
Now up
right.
here. Always. I didn't think I would be the teasing sort, but then I just can't help myself.
That's fine. I'm low-hanging fruit.
All right.
Sarah Wright had a tough fill, only 4 on the head pin. Becky Wright, God.
Now you got me confused because I don't know which one it is offhand.
Yeah.
Capone.
Welcome to my world.
Well, I believe at least you remember names. And
4
don't lose them like I do.
4 and 2 for Capone. That's a tough lead here.
Yeah, he came in on the 2 pin on that one.
Becky Wright got a 7.
Need the duck pin bowling nameplate so it's just like plastered on the back. That was too big in my opinion, but that is a pedantic opinion I hold.
I agree with you on that one. And Mike just misses. He's trying to play the inside.
All right, he's going to need a big out here. Michael Jenner just got gifted 9 pins. He's going to need the spare to put the pressure back on in his match. Gets it.
Can't really afford a bad half, so.
No, neither Mike can right now.
Yeah, I agree with you. All right, so 6 box for Capone.
That won't help his cause.
No, 62 scratch through 6.
Last 3 boxes we've seen have been a 6. Interesting.
He's still got time. He can absorb that. He's just a mark or 2 here. I would say 2 marks gives him a very good shot at taking this. We've seen Nick Olsen really come alive when he needed to. So Mike really trying to put this out of reach.
Opponent box 7. Buries it in the pocket.
Get over. There you go.
Looked better than that, but he ends up with only the 5 pin standing, so
Piece of wood in front should be able to drive home any piece of it, really.
one behind it, and I don't think it's going to be an obstacle, so Mike, get on that.
Just
and
don't catch a cap.
There you go.
Almost caught a cap, but he did not. He got the pin. He got the side of the pin, and a huge spare there. Big fill ball coming up now.
Nick Olsen qualified with a 684 handicap. Mike Capone with a 675 handicap.
Yep, so both bowlers only separated by 9 pins. It's pretty much a wash between 5 strings.
And it's frankly rating to come down close again. We need to see the belief that Nick Olsen can throw a mark here, but
Oh, he's very capable.
based on last event in the ACBT,
Now, Capone off to the side, gets a break, has a 1-4-7. What's behind that? That's a 9 pin.
That's the 9 pin.
Yep.
The 4's off its spot as well.
Sure is.
That got bumped.
So 78 now.
78 through 7.
Not a lot of sliding pins here at Ryan Millis. The bottoms
Oh,
don't
maybe.
really-
Oh, geez. He almost hit that. I thought he was going to catch that head pin, and he didn't.
Another fractional hit of the 4 pin, I think.
He just made the 7-9?
Yep.
Sure.
Why not?
Easy to make when you're not aiming for it, I guess. And he will get the sure pin, playing it safe.
Leaves a head pin for the sweep.
In a handicap match, the pinning is important, amplifies.
Mike's at 87 scratch through 8.
Yep. Still in the driver's seat, but he's leaving the door open a little bit. Two marks would really put the pressure on, but even 1 mark would be very beneficial for
That
him.
head pin looks like it's leaning a little.
Maybe.
That's about to fall over. No, he just gets by it, but a great washout there.
Yeah, it is.
Was it the shrapnel from earlier?
Look at the angle here.
Yeah, head pin's a little off its spot, I think, but not enough to be discernible for Mike.
No, it's just my OCD.
The bottom's in the normal spot, so this 3-pinner should go like 1 if he hits it right. He does.
There
and
you
it's
go.
gone.
Spare for Capone.
Ho-hum, mark there.
Mark it up.
3 marks now. So he, as we said, he needs to win this half by 5. That's looking pretty good at the moment.
If he's not on a mark, it doesn't matter on the first ball. It's just going to catch it on the second.
Okay, he's at 97 in a ball scratch.
Another big fill here. If Mike can drop 9 at least.
He's in there.
Oh, man.
How about 9?
There it is. That's a big, big mark right there for Mr. Capone. 106 through 9. If he can get this one, too.
You should have said if he can get a strike. He might have gotten a strike.
Scott Perry's the only one who's gone over 130 so far on our playoff featured coverage.
Joey Jocelyn just threw a 130 scratch. I
Oh,
don't know if you
Capone's
guys
all
said
over that.
Yeah, drills it big time.
Right in the face for a spare in the 10th. He's at 116 plus a ball.
Yeah, Scott Perry needs to throw a 131, I believe, or 129 to tie, 130 to win.
Yeah, it's a 1-pin.
59 half, and won't get that spare somehow, some way. He hit it good. It didn't go. The wood plate spoiler.
Okay, Capone at 116 plus a ball.
Yep.
136 right now with a handicap.
I'd love to get into the 120 scratch territory with at least 4. It's going to be more than 4.
Okay.
That's going over, aren't you?
7 it is.
It's going to be 7. It's probably going to need to be corrected. It will need to be corrected up on the scoreboard.
Yep. So
He will
he knows.
do so. Yep.
So he's at 123 scratch, 143 with the handicap. And what does
Nick
that mean
Olson.
for Nick Olson?
Nick Olson requires a 63 scratch half.
Wow, that is going to be a tall order. Cora Crafts, meanwhile, in the driver's seat in her match. Michael Gender just threw a 100 game. So Cora's only going to require an 84, and she is well on pace at 67 through 6 to
17 pins in 4 boxes.
eclipse that.
Okay, so we know Nick needs a couple marks. He's at 80 at the half with the handicap.
Joyce spares in the 10th in his match
Oh, not
versus
a good time
Becky
for-
Wright.
Not a good time for a half Worcester for Nick.
Good time to make it, though. Cora Crafts stays pinning, and she needs 7 pins now in her last 3 boxes. It's all but over, as Mike Legender is going to fall short.
Highest versus lowest. It's a
Oh, no.
reseeded bracket here.
Full Worcester. How's Scott doing down there?
Now, that's definitely not a good time for that.
No.
Scott Perry's at 76 through 7. He's got a very large battle to face. He needs...
De facto scratch match, and he needs a 129 to
Yeah.
tie.
Nice try by Nick. He was trying to catch something of that head pin, but the gamble cost him, and he has a 4 box.
It's scratch, but Scott Perry wins ties.
He needs well over 54 pins, so he's going to need to mark all 3 or throw a double.
Scott threw a couple nice strikes before.
Yeah, he's got to have it here, though. 1, 2, 7, 10.
No, swing and a miss.
Now he's going to need a double strike in one of these 2 boxes.
Nick Olson, good action on that one. 2-pin hit leaves the 1, 3, 6, 9.
Yep, not quite got to have it territory, but it's close. This would very much help his cause.
Technically, he could do it with as few as 2 marks, but I wouldn't push it.
No.
Actually,
Nick,
3.
Nick is on there, and
Oh, my goodness.
Nice.
Actually, he does need 3 marks. I beg your
Yeah,
pardon.
the lambda didn't go for him.
Yeah, 3 marks or a double, which is essentially 3 marks for count, if you fill it well.
Right. Olsen trying to get a 10. He gets a 9. 51 through 8. Or 7, I'm sorry. 51 through 7. With the handicap, he's at 93.
Yep. Cora Kraft's match is over. She is going to advance. She has 2 boxes to go, but they are all but done. 7-10 for Scott Perry is just about going to put him underwater unless he can somehow make it.
Olsen's got to find 50 pins and 3 boxes to tie this.
That's a really tough configuration there.
Crafts wins. Jocelyn, but for a miracle, wins. Capone, Nick Olsen needs the running marks, otherwise
Capone very much in the driver's seat. I would
yeah.
say Capone is heavily favored.
This needs to go for a start.
Yeah, catch the head pin. Now you got to hit that head pin. I would have hit it on the left if I could.
Yeah, now double strike territory for Nick Olsen.
And he has a 5 behind it too, doesn't he?
And then checking
Yes.
in, Becky Wright versus Ryan Joyce. Wright needs to win this by 13 pins.
Oh,
that seems doable.
It's official, by the way. Joey Jocelyn is going to move on.
Alrighty.
And sorry, where's Becky Wright's match right now?
Becky Wright looking good. She needs to win by 13. She requires
She's got 3 boxes.
22 pins to get 3. 3 boxes, 22 pins.
Okay, so good pinning will carry, and that's a great 8 on her first ball.
And Nick Olsen with a half Worcester. He's not getting much luck here.
No, that might do it unless he spares this.
Exactly. No spare, and it's mathematical.
Yep.
Oh!
Okay, Cora.
Okay.
Sure.
What was that? I'm sorry.
She just made a ridiculous 6-7 conversion with decent, not great wood, but it was.
Capone is through.
Yep.
Capone is through.
Capone has made it to the final 4.
Crafts is through and is just showing off.
Olsen put it through
Joey
the hole.
Jocelyn. So the only one left in contention is Becky Wright's match.
Well, it's
She just got 8, so she needs 14 pins in these last 2, averaging 7. We'll get her there in these last 2 boxes.
we've seen that go both ways in our careers.
It's a
good
great ball.
start.
Rockets 8.
That means she only needs 6 in the second
Yep.
box if she doesn't do anything here.
Yep, that's great for count, though. I know she's shaking her head at the split. However, that puts her firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, Nick Olsen just dropped 8. He has a 1-2 for his last box of this match.
Good pinning there from Becky Wright.
And no mark for Nick. He'll be markless through this string.
Yeah, tough 70 game if he gets these 2, but still a great run for
Solid
Nick
time.
Olsen. Really, really outstanding stuff as he picks it up.
And for self-respect, pick up the 10.
Yeah, all right, last bowler on, Becky Wright. She just got her 10. She needs 5 pins now to advance. Once again, requiring a 90, or requiring a 91, so she needs
6 pins.
6 pins. First ball way off, only 2.
That's scary.
4 pins left. Put it in that cluster.
Put it
1, 2,
somewhere
3.
in the middle of that bunch.
Yeah, she needs 2 to tie, 3 to win. 2 more to tie, 3 to win.
23 pins. You're right. Apologies.
Good ball.
Winner.
That'll do it.
That's over. Becky Wright moving on.
So she'll be a semifinalist, 16, 19, 10, and 1. So that's Jocelyn versus Capone and Crafts versus Wright. So we will have a woman in the finals.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
By the way, one more look before we go for semifinals. Have a look at Cora Crafts make the. Is that the 6-7 over there?
6-7.
6-7.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this
The
wood.
pins
Wow,
will not let the
beautiful.
meme die.
Beautifully done.
Outstanding stuff.
All right.
Great showing by
Stand
all
by. We're
bowlers.
going to reset here. Probably not much of a break. I'm probably not going to. Actually, you know what? Let's take a brief audio timeout here. We'll be right back for the semifinals. It may not be long. We frankly do not know how long the break will be, but we'll see you as soon as it's ready. Bye for now. Welcome back. Semifinals underway here at Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. Mike Capone versus Joey Jocelyn, and also Cora Crafts versus Becky Wright, but we'll feature on lane 18 here.
Mike Capone head pin hit and leaves 4. Cora with a half Worcester left.
Good wood in here to take this down. It's usually a pretty tough configuration. This 2, 4, 7, and the 8. The 8 being the sleeper. The wood is going to tip it, but it won't fall over that 4-pin. Dastardly.
Cora shooting at the half Worcester. Good bid on it. A little full on the head pin.
Yeah, going pin side on the head pin there is always a little tough, and that is why.
Capone's got the advantage in the handicap here, as I see.
Just looking at
You sure about
Joey
that?
Jocelyn. No. Joey Jocelyn, where are you? There you are. You have a 22 handicap, so
Okay.
that's 2 stinking pins, which I could have looked at over here. I'm just realizing.
Okay, so
There we go.
2-pin game. I don't know the handicap in the other one.
Right.
It's 3.
Crafts has 3.
That's
Being given 3.
Okay. All squared away here. Capone with the check mark on the right. Cora head pin, 3-1 split.
Oh, love to have it, won't get it. Oh, maybe. Oh, wow. The wood came off the wall, almost spilled it from behind, but left the 7. 10, apologies.
It's all right. I do the same thing. What a shot!
Cora Crafts, the 3-in-1 conversion. There was wood on the deck. It didn't even move.
She split those first 2 pins just like you're supposed to.
That is a textbook split conversion. Mike Capone with a 10, 19 now through 2. Cora Crafts at 17 and the ball.
I have an idea.
Do some fun stuff.
Let me cook a sec.
I got you. I see the vision.
All right, Capone on the head pin. Too much head pin. Gets the bird again. Spread eagle.
I haven't seen one of those in a while. It was overdue.
Yeah.
Let's hope Cora can do a little bit better here. She's on the mark.
I'm not even bowling, and I hate seeing those.
Yeah. She gets 4 of her own, but she has the horseman plus 2 sleepers, the 8 and the 10 pin, also left standing.
Mike Capone makes a bid on that one.
Wow, he didn't miss that 2 pin by much, did he?
And he got that other pin spinning around, just not far forward enough. And
Yep. Cora's just trying to get in that pocket and will instead chop out 2.
so Capone probably looking for a 9 box here.
Very much so. He'd be happy with an 8.
And it's an 8.
He'll get an 8. Might not be that happy with it, but
2, 3 are left.
yep. 8 boxes out of a spread eagle aren't great, but they're not bad.
Could be a lot worse.
Yes, significantly.
You can walk away with a 4 box at any time. And Cora with that 8 box is at 29 through 3. Mike Capone's at 27 through 3.
Yep. Cora had a 7, spare 4, and an 8.
Mike Capone box 4, and he's all over it. And for some reason, that 4 pin came back to haunt him again and did not go down for a
What do you
strike.
mean? He ripped that one. That thing must be nailed into the ground.
There were pins flying everywhere there.
Cora gets gifted 6 on the 2 pin. The 1, 3, 9, 10.
Capone
Mike
for the spare
Capone.
attempt. Goodbye.
Capone makes his singles, unless there's wood on him.
Mark in the 4th for Mike Capone. That was big.
What a ball there. No dice for Cora Craft. She goes outside on it, and the pin just kind of lazily goes off the sidewall and doesn't go back into the 10. Set up for an out, though, for a 10 with this wood. And the ball will go into the gutter. It will be no good for a 9. 38 now for Cora Crafts.
All right. Mike Capone coming up.
37 in the ball. The way Joey's throwing right now, too. He needs to fill this big.
He
Maybe
sure
get
does.
another one.
He sure does. So this is going to be on the fill.
Yep. Joey, of course, threw a his high single earlier today, the 170 game in the 3rd string.
Capone on the fill. Here we go. Good ball. On
Great
the head
ball.
pin.
Get over 4 pin one time.
8 in the fill. That's 45 through 4, and he's got the 2-10 split.
Pick a side.
That'd been perfect at the half.
Pick a side. I think I like the right side of this to throw something off the wall.
I'm going to throw to the left side of that wood, just barely to the left of the head of the red line, if I can. That's where he's going. And it didn't do anything. I was hoping it would kick over and take the pin and take the 10, but no luck.
Yeah, he's not that mad about that. He put the ball where he wanted. It was just a very challenging lead to contend with.
You bet. Cora punched out a couple more, and Mike's going for the 10 pin, gets the 10.
Yep, smart play there for a 9-box.
54.
Cora needs a big out here.
Not bad.
Yep, that's a very solid, very respectable 8 out of that. She's at 46 at the half now as we get the higher seeded bowlers up next. Joey Jocelyn and Becky Wright. The right today.
All right, we've got Perry's, we've got Wrights.
And a Capone. And a Jocelyn.
Olson's.
Joey Jocelyn continues his torrent on the head pin, but a tough 3-way split here. It can go, though. I don't hate it. Becky Wright gets the bird.
He's got to make a shot here. He has the 3, 5, 7, 10.
Outside on the 3. Oh, inside perfect and drives it home. Wow.
I thought he hit the outside on that, but it went.
No, I think that was right into the meat of it.
Oh, no, right through the body of the eagle.
Do we have that on replay? Because that was a beauty. That's okay if we don't.
Becky had somewhere to be later today, but unfortunately was not able to make it.
She's a little busy right now. She'll be a little late to it.
Sorry, everyone.
Her own birthday party.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be too bad. This is she's putting on a great showing so far. Tough 6-box to start, but she was only up against a 7, so only lost 1 pin in the exchange scratch.
Right, Joey Jocelyn on a fill.
It's a great ball. It's a really great ball. He was throwing a very confident ball.
We got a little crooked pin down there, too, but 6 in the fill, 16 on the first.
Becky Wright just dives off the head pin, but he gets the 1, 2, 7, 10.
Joey's shooting at the 3, 5, 6, 10. Check mark, leave, and
No.
too far to the left.
Yeah, as soon as he let it go, he knew.
She's got a potential spare leave here. Nothing easy.
No, not on that wood, it ain't. Joey's looking for an out. Yeah, he gets it for a 10. Joey Jocelyn in the driver's seat at 26 through 2, up 7 scratch.
He's going to be facing a spare 8 in the 4th.
He got that mark to start with it, on the other hand.
That's a good way to do it. Is, start off early with one of those.
Yeah, so 7 scratch, 9 handicap, so 9 total through 2 for Joey.
Box 3 coming up in our semifinal match.
Yeah, Mike Capone did have that big 18 box in the 4th looming, so Joey's going to need another mark to keep pace.
Oh, he's all over the head pin, and
Goodbye.
Can he trip the 5? Goodbye. It is gone. A strike and a 3rd for Joey Jocelyn.
Now he must lead.
Oh, 100%. Very much leading.
Little scary 5 pin, but it went.
Yeah, tough 3 and 2 split here for Becky Wright. We saw Cora Crafts make a similar shot earlier. Let's see if Becky can follow suit.
Yeah, she had a 3 and 1. Same shot, though.
Same basic ball.
Oh, nice try.
Yeah, just a little
full.
heavier.
Yep.
She does get the 3 on the side, though, and is set up for a 10 box here. So she'll be down scratch. The handicap, I believe, is not insane. It's only 3 pins, so she'll also be down in total.
Mm-hmm.
Tough 8 box there. She hit put the ball where she wanted, but the wood said no.
Jocelyn on a strike. First
9
the
and
2
8.
fill
9
balls
and
coming up. Number 1.
That's a great ball.
Bid for a double, but he dropped 7.
Yep, on that 1-2 cross court pocket. Becky just misses the head pin.
Okay, waiting for some wood to settle down.
Sorry to be late to noting the women's match. As it happens, head pin accuracy. Men are head pin accurate
Wood's
all the
out
way.
there. He gets it with that wood that was about a foot ahead of those pins.
Big 20 box now. He's firmly in the driver's seat now in this matchup. Becky, this will help a lot.
Will you?
Trips. How does the 7 not fall over there? She's trying her darndest to will it over, and it will not go.
We don't get earthquakes in Massachusetts. Forget it.
Oh, occasionally a little one.
Yeah, we freak out at the 3.0.
That's true.
And gets a nice 10 out of it.
I was in my office on a high floor when we had one that one time.
Look at
I was
her
in
reaction.
DC. That was weird.
Get over.
All right, first fill ball.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Jocelyn's on a fill, and he only put 3 on it.
Yeah, wayward ball there. That's what Capone needs. As Becky is going to put a great ball in the pocket and have a triangle that is all set up. There's 1 pin to hit. She hits the 3 pin anywhere.
Oh, for the first time today, we see that double line go. We've been waiting all day for somebody to get that.
On our featured lanes.
And, of course, it's the number 1 seed that takes it down. Joey is on a heater right now.
Joey Jocelyn.
And a huge mark there for Becky Wright. puts her right back into this match. 42 and a ball, down 4 scratch.
So Wright versus Crafts, they have the same number of marks there. Capone versus Jocelyn. Yeah, you can see how that one's going.
Yeah, Capone's in a bad spot right now. He's down 17 minus or plus a ball right now, so he's going to need realistically 3 or 4 marks. And with the way Joey's throwing, that might not even be enough.
Well, Mike can't control Joey, but all he can do is get his head in the game and get in there.
No defense in Candlepin, but that's not good offense either. That is a lemon drop and $1 for Candlepins for Cancer. If he so chooses,
Yes.
I will make him do so.
Twist his arm.
Huge.
and a
Oh,
strike.
yeah. Cora Crafts. Huge response there.
Capone's trying to spares it.
Wow.
9-pin spare for Mike Capone. That's keeping your head in the game.
There's that offense. That one lemon drop not on a fill, so that is a monster ball there.
We've got
Has
quite an
no
audience
harm
here.
done.
We've got a pretty decent audience here for the bowlers. So
Yeah. Mike Capone really needed that.
64 and a ball for Mike, 56 and 2 for Becky.
And this is going to be a wayward ball.
Oh, we can't do those now.
No, it's only going to be 4 on the fill.
All right, so Becky's on a 2-ball fill now for that strike.
This is Cora.
Cora, I'm sorry.
You're good. Hey, I screwed up too many names that I'm not one to point fingers. A little off on the head pin there. She's got the 1-2-7-10. Seen this go a couple of times.
Oh, nice try by Mike.
Great ball from Capone, but that's a really tough configuration to spare.
He's got to get 2 marks in the next 3 now, you'd think.
And hope that Joey doesn't make any. That's the problem right there. That's the big factor.
Well, Joey's not going to be throwing gutter balls.
Most likely not. Great 10 there.
Nice
from
help
Capone.
by Capone.
Beautiful ball there. 8 on the fill for Cora Crafts. Puts her at 64 through 6. That's without handicap, mind you. I'm calling scratch here.
All right.
Through the hole for an 8. 72.
All right, Capone at 78 through 7. Scratch. 98 with his handicap.
Yep, Cora Crafts at 109. She's balling out right now.
Head-to-head knockout matches here in the Amateur Candlepin Bowlers Tour at Ryan Family Amusements Millis.
Mike Capone with a hammer.
Had to have it and got it. Monster ball there.
1-3 pocket. Left side was the last to go. It looked like the 4-7-8 took a bit.
Yep. I'm going to say, I think with the way that Joey's throwing the ball, Mike Capone's almost in a must-double range here to really put a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
This would go a long way.
That's what I think any of us would be pushing for in that situation.
Yeah, Joey's pacing for a 140. It's unlikely to get all the way there, but a 120, 130 is very reasonable. So Mike Capone's got to be looking for that echelon as well.
And you got to just have the attitude, don't mess around. I need a good first ball every time here.
100%. He threw a couple of wayward first balls in his 6th and 7th box. That one was all over it, and he has to replicate in a big way. Cora's going to go through for another 8 box, back-to-back 8s after a big strike. Puts her at 82 through 8 scratch.
It gave her a 10 on the machine, but it's really an 8.
Definitely 8.
Yep, Mike's going to be changing that for her.
Good. Got that.
So 80 through 8. Apologies. As old man Capone. No, I love Mike. I'm just going to give him a front.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of fun bowling with Mike over the years.
One of my favorite competitors. I'm not going to lie.
And he is on a strike looking for a 2-ball fill, and the first ball will be put it in the pocket.
Great ball. It's only 6 on the first. A diamond.
Doable.
I've seen him make a billion diamonds, and he's got to have this one right here. Cora, it's a great ball right there. Lightly salted on the head pin, though, is going to be a tough 5-1 configuration.
Mike looking at his second fill ball. Could he get it? Oh, everything but the 8-pin. And again, what is special about that 8-pin at that moment?
It's rude.
That's striped.
Oh, there you go. I didn't even see that. Oh, what a bit
And
there.
same for her.
Stripe pins.
I want
don't
these
fall.
pins tested because I am convinced there's some kind of force.
Well, Mike just hit his squarely in the face.
That's the only way to knock it down.
So he's testing her theory right there. Cora's trying to do the same. She's got a plank in front of hers.
I've
Mike does have some deadwood in the gutter to clear. Cora's does hold true as the ball and the wood repulse away.
There's something going on down there, I think. It's my conspiracy theory.
Pete Litar snuck in American Products pin in edgewise. Kidding.
So 107 for Capone. Must mark territory to put some pressure on Joey, I would think.
Garland Manufacturing and American Products, Inc., both pin manufacturers, welcome American Products to the game after bringing the target pins back, basically.
Yeah,
Mike put it on a 2-pin, took out 3.
That's a really tough leave right there.
Yeah, it is.
Not what he needed in this moment. Cora Crafts, meanwhile, is going to drop 6 on her first ball. She's got the Horseman. Not in must-make territory in her match, but this would sure go a long way to put some more pressure on Becky.
All right, so Mike's got 4 horsemen plus a triangle in the back.
Yep. I believe Becky's going to need a mark at least at this rate. And now Joey's firmly in the driver's seat here. A big fill in that 5th box.
Has to stay on his feet and keep the ball in the lane.
Yeah, that'll allow him to pin out here very nicely. And it goes! Huge mark there. Cora Crafts, 99 and a ball scratch.
All right, Capone gets out of that with a 9 box for 116 scratch.
Yep. Hey, 116 is a great string, but when you're up against the caliber of bowler that Joey is at this very moment, it might not be enough.
And Joey's been leading this tournament all the way so far.
What's the count, Craig?
91 for Jocelyn. He requires 45 pins, including on this fill.
Yeah, so
not a guarantee, but with a fill, that makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Crafts loads up 5 more, and that'll be 104, which gives her 141. So Becky Wright will definitely need at least 1 more mark for certain.
Well, she's at 86 and a fill with the handicap.
So she needs 65 to tie, but she has that ball in hand.
Yep.
So a big fill and then 1 more mark.
Fills for both bowlers going on. Jocelyn coming up for his. And nice pocket shot. That's 9 in the fill. That's huge. And she puts hers in the pocket, too.
It's a big fill there from
Has that 9 fill sucked all the drama out of the Jocelyn Capone match, one wonders?
That spare certainly did.
Joey Jocelyn doing the alliterative initials club well.
Yep, he's the only top 8 bowler that actually won his first matchup in the knockouts, and he is holding serve all the way through to the end.
And he's in 4 marks in a row.
Meanwhile, Becky Wright just made a huge spare there. She's on 2 in a row, and that's what she needed.
88 in a ball for Joey. Scratch.
60 in a ball for Becky Wright. And that's another good ball. My goodness, this man is on fire. 7, maybe 8? No, it's going to be 7.
So
Wright needs good counts still.
Yeah.
95.
It's only 4 on that fill. Make it 5 on the fill.
Needs another.
Just going to need 1 more mark, okay?
Okay, swing and miss.
He didn't need it. I don't think.
No, he's in pretty good shape here.
Probably.
It would take a miracle meltdown here, and I don't see that happening. Tough break there. Becky's only on the 10 pin.
8 box for Jocelyn for a 103 scratch. 125. He needs just 11 more pins to tie in 3 boxes.
Yeah, we're going to turn our focus for sure over to the Becky Wright Cora Crafts. That's a tight matchup here.
That is definitely, yeah, I agree with you.
36 pins for
3
the last
boxes.
3. And Joey,
Oh, boy.
when you're hot, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. Who says you have to hit the head pin?
Yeah. Oh, another thunderous 8-drop there. Becky Wright putting herself up in great position here. Needs to be a little high on this wood, I think, to drive it home. And that's a no-object spare for Joey Jocelyn.
You whiff it and you get it.
How you doing, kid? That ain't.
Now you can say, I didn't whiff it, I was aiming at the wood.
Once again, I will reiterate, this is a stupid game. And a huge spare there. Wow, Becky Wright coming through clutch. Needs the fill here. 7 will put her in a good spot. 8 or more will make her not have to pin out too hard.
Are we going to see Joey versus Becky here for the final?
We're going to see Joey versus either Becky or Cora.
No, I know that.
At this rate. And
Okay.
what do you mean that wood came out? It's crazy. 4 on the fill.
So he's beat Mike Scratch, and
Yeah.
he's won the match.
Oh, look at these pins melt. It's going to be 7.
You mentioned 7.
Becky Wright's in the driver's seat, but not by much. She's going to need big pins all the way through.
Wow.
And finally, Joey can't convert. Not that it matters. And this is decent wood here on this. If she's low on this wood, it should be able to push. She's going to give it a ride. It's a little high, though.
Yep, leaves
Won't
the 10.
go.
The 9 was crucial to make sure of. In fact, getting this
box.
10 now, and she can win.
That's it.
I mean, even 9 and the 10. She needs a 10 somehow to win.
Won't get it here. It's going to be a 9 box, and here we go. We are in the last box. Joey Jocelyn's already beaten Capone.
Yep.
But we need a 9 to tie, 10 to win for Becky Wright. Pinning is big, and this is what it turns into here.
All right, Becky on the 10th box here. First ball.
It's a great ball. It's going to rocket 9. That's a huge pin to drop. She is tied. She needs this pin on the second or third ball. She gets 2 shots at it to make it to the finals.
And there's wood there.
Don't play it. Hit the pin.
It is such a bad idea. But
Hit the pin.
Make the wood invisible.
But it's right there.
No, hit the pin. Becky Wright, the game in hand. Won't get it. She still gets one more shot though.
If it happens,
This is one of the few times where a Paul Grant special is just enough to bring it home if she can make it.
if the game goes to a tie, she becomes even later for her party.
Joey Jocelyn just threw a 137 scratch. That's pretty cool, I guess. But here we go. Got to have it. We'll get it.
We have a tie.
We have a tie, and we're going to find out what happens here.
Mike, what's the rule?
And we have another one string roll-off. They're going to keep us here longer.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. All right.
As they got to do it all again, Joey Jocelyn's going to sit down, waiting for the winner of this match to bring it home. Mike Capone falling just short, not through lack of effort, but through sheer firepower from his opponent.
141 for Becky and Cora. 159-136, Joey over Mike Capone.
And we're going to do this song and dance again. Something tells me they're going to move over to lane 18. But we'll get the official ruling.
Wow.
These are the semifinals. I had the wrong text the whole time. Great.
It's head-to-head.
All right, they are going to go head-to-head.
All right.
Well, that'll make it go a little quicker at least, which is wonderful. So we get two head-to-head matchups here today, folks.
And where are they going? Are they putting them down on 19 and 20, or are they going to keep them up down there?
19 and 20 would make sense to me, but we'll see.
Looks like they might be staying on 17 and 18.
Yep.
All right.
Appears so.
So reminder, right and crafts, right being right down 4 pins off the hop.
Yep.
34.
So they just tied bowling one after the other, so now we're going to decide it in the different format.
So Cora's going to start us out on lane 18 in this tiebreaker game. And her first ball is released, and it is on the 6th, but she's getting some breaks here. That's
What?
a big break.
Oh, my goodness. Spills out 8 somehow, some way. And Becky's looking for similar luck and almost gets it. She's still got a generous leave here.
That's a variation on the Millis 8, I suppose.
Yeah, 1-2 and the 6-10.
Bonus bowling, bonus bowling.
And it looks good, just doesn't curve in.
Broke around. All right, she's got the 1-2, 6-10.
Great ball. No, off the wall. Trips the 6.
Pin almost went tweeners between the 6-10.
Yep.
And as long as they keep close, Cora's got a 3-pin advantage on handicap.
And we'll get the nice
And
10
there's a
there.
10.
A reminder, Joey Jocelyn is already through. This is a 1-string roll-off, or a 1-string redo, if you will.
That would be a 9-box.
Yep.
So 10 for Cora, 9 for
Quick,
Becky.
fix it, Mike. Fix it, fix it. Good job.
Mike Pacici coming in clutch there.
Pace of play.
Box 2,
Pace
box
of
2.
play. Pace of play.
Cora's first ball is off to the 7-pin.
Yeah, won't get quite the break on that pin. And Becky off on the 6-pin again.
6-10.
All right. Neither bowler throwing the first ball they need, but their second balls have been pretty good.
The only time it's okay to do that is if your opponent does it too.
Yes.
That's better. All right. It's still not quite where you want it, but much better.
Much better for sure. Great ball there. And, oh, man, the wood just wiggles through those 2 pins instead of taking them down. Both bowlers looking for 10s.
Cora shooting at the 1-2-4. Becky at the 5-9. Maybe.
Yeah.
Nice 10.
Great pinning there from Cora Crafts, trying to expand her lead. And
Becky answers with a 9.
so picking up 2 extra pins for Cora Crafts. Finds herself with a 5-pin advantage after the first 2 boxes.
This is Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts, live with the Amateur Candlepin Bowlers Tour semifinal 1-string redo between Wright and Crafts. Points awarded at each of the monthly stops based on finishing in roll-offs and in the playoffs in this knockout round in this case.
Cora put it over to the right and leaves the 1-4-7. Becky's got a mess down there. It would be 1-2-7-8-10.
I like Cora's a lot better, but they're both pretty tricky.
Yeah, you got to hit it just right either case.
Cora's I like inside.
Yep,
where
I agree.
she's going, but it's going to
A little too much inside.
Yeah, but it's a safe shot. She still grabs 2. It's good for pinning. Looking at the head pin for her 10 bucks. Becky Wright needs to make quite the shot here. Won't quite cover through the hole. Now she's got a difficult out ahead of her. Cora will continue to win the pinning battle, especially if she can get a 10 here.
We're going to see how much power 10s hold over 9s.
Got to be a 9.
Well, it will be 9.
Left the head pin.
Yep. Becky still needs to make a good shot here. Puts a better ball on it. We'll get 8, so another pin in Cora's favor, pinning her to death.
We've never seen a no mark 100 on stream, but Bob Lee came close to recording some of it here at Ryan's. I think a bowler fell short in the 10th box for that feat.
Ouch. Cora coming into box 4 now and catches 6, 9, 10 triangle. Head pin hit.
First head pin hit for either bowler is going to be a setback leave. There's
What
no
about that right side wood if it stays?
No, it's too flat. It's too perpendicular, I
There's
think.
almost always 2 pieces of wood, and one of them's usually way out.
Great ball there from Cora. She's going to trip out 6 more, I believe, leaving the 4-7.
That's right.
I mean,
It's her best shot theoretically. I love playing these 2 off the wall.
I'm thinking the left side myself. She's going over there. Okay, nothing.
Yeah, I don't think that's where she was aiming, but she's happy to get a 10 out of this.
If there was some angle to that right wood, I'd like it more.
Yes, 100%. There's just not quite enough unless you have a very hard breaking ball. Another 10. Cora Crafts on her mark, pinning 39 through 4, and another 9 for Becky. Cora Crafts gaining exactly 1 pin per box right now.
when it was announced that these two would be competing against each other, they both went, "No, I love her."
Well, they got to do it again. Nothing's decided after 10 boxes.
Yeah, if Becky can pick up a mark, that'll put her right back in.
Yeah, so Cora's gaining a couple, but at arm's length, and a 9 drop won't go down.
A leaning 8 pin.
Yeah, that 8 pin is halfway over. Leaning tower of 8 pin.
Stubborn as my husky.
That's stubborn.
That's, believe me.
1, 2, 10 for Becky Wright right here.
Okay, got to hit the pin here.
Yep. She's got a little bit of leeway on the right side. Might be able to miss it down there. Flipping. No, it's not quite on enough. The
Okay.
lever action didn't quite take.
Gives Becky a chance.
Yeah,
Some
that's a
brown here.
deep breath from Becky. A mark here would be huge. It's a decent
Gets
ball.
it. Off the pin into the, off the head pin into the 10. Nicely done.
Huge spare there. All of a sudden, Becky with a fill can find herself back in this, if not up in this string. As
There's the
for a 49 no mark. Outstanding pinning there.
Left
From
1
Cora
pin on
Crafts.
the deck. That's it.
Yep, bowlers are going to move over. Now Becky Wright's going to be on lane 18. Cora Crafts on lane 17. As we're going to do a little song and dance here.
Switch them around.
And by we, I mean Greg.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
I'm not much for dancing these days. All right, Becky Wright on a fill of 45 plus this ball scratch. Big fill here,
Off.
but a small fill received, so cut the lead some.
For those just tuning in, Joey Jocelyn's already in. We are replaying this match because it ended in a tie.
If it ends in a tie again, we'll probably do it again until these bowlers either drop or one takes it home.
All right, Becky.
Oh, just
Trying to
missed
make
it.
that.
What a bid that was, just off the head pin.
Two
Cora-
bowlers enter, 1 bowler leaves.
Cora's got that double line again. Can we do it? 1-3 pocket.
Great
She's
ball.
in there, and she gets it. Second time today we've seen that leave on both sides now.
That's a huge spare from Cora to respond to Becky's, and she will maintain her lead and perhaps expand it with a good fill.
Or this pinning.
Oh, no. 6 box there. Tough stretch in that box as Becky goes from on a mark to a 3-fill 6 box. The trials and tribulations, the ups and downs of Candlepin bowling, folks.
Right there where you need to hit it.
And now Cora Crafts can be firmly in the driver's seat with a good fill. She's already up 8. She can push this to into the teens.
Okay.
The decent fill.
Off the head pin. Cora on the fill. Or, yeah, Cora on the fill. Make sure I get the right names.
Yep. This extra string, Joey's probably very excited about because it's an added factor of fatigue.
Yep.
And a long day for these bowlers.
It means they're bowling one more string than he did.
4 on a fill here for Cora Crafts.
Didn't do most of the other buy seeds much good, as it happens.
No. 63 scratch through 6 for Cora pushes her lead up to 12 now. So over a box worth of pins. Means basically a 2 mark or mark and poor pinning on Cora's part lead. Although Cora has been pinning outstandingly, and Becky with another 6 box is going to have a very uphill battle in these last 3 boxes.
She's got 3 more boxes to go. As the fatigue's hitting, can she get her second wind here?
Yeah, she's laboring up there a little bit as Cora's not going to count. It's going to be a 9 box.
8 box.
8 box, apologies.
Crafts the number 10 seed, Wright the number 16 seed, Jocelyn the number 1 seed.
Yep. The only 1 through 8 seed they had to buy. All of them fell except Joey, and he has run the gamut.
Long day.
All right, good break there for Becky Wright. Drops 7. 3-5.
It's like library silence at this point.
Yep. Cora's going to drop 7 on her first ball, or both bowlers looking at 3s on opposite sides, inverted leaves, if you will.
I promise there are a lot of people watching on. You just can't hear any of them.
Oh,
Oh,
man. Not a break here now.
Oh, that's-
Cora's got that 3 with the wood in the middle. That
And Crafts
would
with
be
the 2
really
mark
helpful.
advantage with 3 boxes to go. How big would this be?
She can bring it home and won't quite get it.
Okay. Becky's got a shot. She's got to finish these 2 boxes strong.
Gets a nice 10 there. 70 now through 8. Cora looking to pin again. She has not got. She's got 1 8 box. Everything else has been a 9 or a 10. She'll get another 9 to add to it. So up 10 scratch, 13 total.
Okay, must-mark situation for Becky Wright.
Provided Cora continues to pin, and I think it's a safe assumption here.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to throw 6 gutter balls.
No 6, no 5 boxes or less. Nothing like that. Becky's going to punch out 4. Now Cora's a couple of good balls away from advancing into the finals. That ball will be a very nice break as it takes out almost every sleeper on the rack. 1, 2, 3, 6, 10.
Okay,
And
no mark for Becky.
yeah. Now she's in a dire situation, especially if Cora can pin out here for at least a 7. And that's going to be 8 on the deck off the deck so far, 2 to go.
Yeah, with all that wood, you can't not pin it out well.
Yeah, 7 for Becky, and now I think she's basically in double strike territory.
Unless it's me bowling.
Well, you're not bowling, you're announcing.
I'm aware.
And there's the 10.
So how many Gregs do we have here now?
Duncan was running around everywhere.
All right, last box of this tie-breaking game with a 16-pin lead for Cora, including her handicap. This
Basically got to have this one.
all right, that may do it.
That should be the winner, I do believe. Yes. Cora Crafts, a finalist against Joey Jocelyn. The Alliterative Initials Club represent. I'm Greg Gouillart.
And I think both bowlers are a little fatigued, and I think that
Well,
Becky,
these shots don't terribly matter too much right now. How did she get that 10?
back door. Hey, she got the 10 to close out. Go out good.
Absolutely crazy. There's an 8 box. Cora Crafts versus Joey Jocelyn is next. How did she get this? I guess the wood scorpion tailed it.
Yeah, just watch. Just tapped it and kicked forward. There was another piece of wood in there, apparently.
I guess so. That must have been it. It's a hidden obstacle. I'll have to do the forensics on that. Finals are next.
Stay tuned.
Yep, they'll be on 17 and 18 as well, I believe.
All right. Well, time to party. In Becky Wright's case, well done by the ACBT committee member. Amateur Candlepin Bowlers Tour on Facebook. Check it out, including for the future schedule. But I can tell you right now, August 8th, Exeter Lanes will be doubles Survivor. We'll have more information on that soon. August 8th, we'll see you then, and I plan to have it streamed on Candlepin Bowling Network. As we get set here on 17 and 18, it's possible Cora might be taking a bit of a breather here. Where's she gone?
Might be taking a minute. I don't know if Joey's going to get any warm-up balls as well. That's a question.
He doesn't seem interested in one. He's hanging out there.
Yep.
Wasn't that long of a break, but
No.
again, the book isn't totally clear. So Becky Wright will get a 34-pin handicap. We know that. And Joey Jocelyn, we know, gets a, we know, but I don't remember, 22-pin handicap. One string, that's it. There's
Difference is 12 pins.
sorry.
Oh, it's Cora,
Crafts.
right?
Yeah. Hello, Gregory.
Cora Crafts getting 37.
15 pins the difference. Yep. Let me turn that over. I know I had the... Dan, you were mentioning my Spider-Man camera. Is it that bad, or should I...
Yeah, I don't think you guys caught the Batman reference, but in the 60s series Batman, the bad guys' hideouts were always tilted in the camera. So if you go back and watch the old Bruce Ward, or Bruce Ward was, who was Adam West and Bruce Ward.
Yep.
It was always, you always knew you were in the bad guy's place because the floor was tilted.
Sure. It's very funny.
I didn't know if you guys ever saw that, but I was a kid and we watched it. The older viewers will know what I'm talking about.
That's pretty good. Yeah, sure. We'll call it good.
Yeah, it all works. It's an improvement.
Yep.
There we
Don't
There
let
we go-ish.
Don't let perfect be the enemy of good.
Hey, I say that all the time.
That's our motto here at Candlepin Bowling Network.
That and you can't juice the curtain.
I am unhinged sometimes, but that's how it is. It is time for the finals. Cora Crafts versus Joey Jocelyn. On lane 17 and 18, Ryan Family Amusements, Greg Gouillart, Duncan MacDougall,
And we
Dan
are
Castle
off.
here in Candlepin Bowling Network.
And let's start with the spread eagle.
Yeah, Joey picks up right where he left off on the head pin. However, this one was a little too full. And by that, I mean extremely too full.
One string, that's it. 90% to 130, the difference between a bowler's average and 130.
Yeah, both these bowlers looking at pretty good payouts, but only one can survive and get the points from the win.
Oh, she's just off the head pin. So we have a spread eagle and a half Worcester to start.
Punch City. Oh, my
at that.
goodness. Of course Joey almost makes it. That's crazy.
Makes the front 2 pins.
Leaves the 6-7.
The meme will never die with these pins.
No, and Paul's not here, so we can call it the 6-7 and not get any pushback.
There you go.
Cora Crafts looking to make a pretty one here. It's a good ball.
She's in there.
Oh, just a hair too full. And, oh, man.
Wow. Almost got that.
Bro
All right.
makes the 9s look exciting.
So she's 4, 6, 7, 10.
So again, we expect Jocelyn will need 2 more marks if Crafts pins this well.
Yep, starting off not on the same page. $7 there. However, there's a tough break and a good second ball.
So it is a good box for Jocelyn all told.
Still up 13 with a handicap.
Marks are the primary decider of matches, but not always.
Yep, needs to gain 1.5 on average per box.
Look at that.
Very generous break right there. Leaves the middle diamond.
He's been getting a lot of action on the back door there.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 5. See a lot of that at Millis in general. Little action on the back door there for Cora. Drops 6 as the horseman. And Joey's going to be wide on that. Won't quite get as lucky.
We haven't seen anybody pick up the diamond yet. We've seen a few horsemen picked up.
Leaves the 1, 2 that time. Cora trying to run the horseman. Puts a good ball on it, but just doesn't quite carry over to the head pin and chops.
Joey with a 9.
So Cora with a 9 can hold serve. Definitely going for the 2 pins here if I'm her. Don't get greedy. She's not getting. Oh, she did get greedy, and she went through the hole. 14 through 2 start. Loses 4 pins of her lead. Now it still has an 11-pin advantage.
That can go away quick with a couple of marks by Joey.
And again, it was just 4 bonus pins versus 3 for Crafts. Most of her advantage versus Becky right in the playoff was pinning.
Yeah, Joey, not quite the same firepower out of the gate we saw against Capone in his last match. Only chops out 3.
Oh, she's got a good ball there.
It's a great ball and a setback, but this wood is juicy this time.
Yeah, I like that. Right or left, Duncan?
I'm watching Joey's first.
Yep.
Chops through, leaves a check mark. I'm going right. I'm letting the ball take the 5 here. That's where she's going as well. Oh, my goodness. Just catches the cap of it and leaves the 7 somehow.
Stripey pin again.
Stripey pin again. The repulsors are working.
This time Joey with the 7.
That's big for Cora to gain. A 10 here would be a big pin. And it's going to be a 9.
So she picks up 2.
Yep. So all that work in last box, all for naught. So Joey's gained 2 of the 15 necessary pins through 3 boxes. Not the pace he needs, but that will help his case there. Big 7 drop.
That's a great leave. 2, 4, 7. Wood between the 2 and the 4.
The wood, as it stands, if he hits the 2 full, I think is not going to take the 7. He needs to be in that pocket still.
Nice ball by Becky, leaving a triangle right to 6, 9, 10.
Great ball from Cora there. A lot better. And no, that's wide.
You don't get anything, you don't hit it.
Yep. Can't juice the curtain. I'm going to start using that one. That one's awesome.
But it is true.
And Cora, wow, what a bid there. Won't carry the tricky triangle. And
look at that. It was a 4 and it's gone. I thought the 4 might stay up.
it sure looked like it. And then something just kind of kicked it over from behind.
It was hit. It just took its sweet time.
Said die, die, die. And another 10. Big answer there. Every pin that Cora doesn't give up is a monster at this point.
Next box.
We're already through 4 boxes and only 2 pins gained for Joey. No marks yet on the board for either bowler, but that favors Cora Crafts. Joey's trying to change that paradigm, and he is going to have his work cut out. Maybe, yeah, 3-way split.
Try to do that with 1 ball, and look at that.
I like to play the baby split here.
She's in the pocket.
Yeah, play inside so the ball carries the 7, and hope.
Whoa!
Nice try.
Wow.
Took that 7 off the wall.
Such an active ball, but just didn't quite have the angle to push that wood into the 6.
All right, she's on the diamond plus a 10.
Yeah.
Just the left side.
Can still get 2 and mitigate the damage as Joey's going to get a 9, so she can draw even just getting these 2 pins again. 43.5 for Joey as he is struggling down the stretch.
It may not be the fairy tale ending, but Jocelyn's had is probably among his best days of bowling ever, including setting his new high single.
Still grabs, so Cora's 7 means Joey grabs another 2 pins. So it is now a
11-pin game.
Switch. Yep.
11 pins in favor of Cora.
Yep, scoring error as Joey did not pick up the extra pin. So he's going to make this adjustment here, or try his best. Correct. Hit the 1 button.
It switched on you.
Hit the 1 button. There you go.
44. Yep, we agree.
All right, 11 pins.
You were mentally halfway out of your chair.
Cora's still in. Yes, Cora's still in the driver's seat here, as she has done her job thus far.
Head pin hit, and look at that. It break some of it up. Still 7-10 split.
Yep. Joey's way off there on the 4 pin.
Wood might work. Odds against it, but I think a hit on the left side of that wood may help. I don't know.
right there with you, Dan. Left side.
I'm not going to count on it, but that's where I'm going to try it.
Yep. Hit it on the way to the 7. That's
Yeah,
exactly where she's going. She won't catch the wood. She will catch the 7, though, which is big time as Joey goes wayward again. He's got a cluster of 5 in the middle. Cora can get a big jump here if she can get this 9, or if Joey goes wayward one more time. She won't get it unless it catches the wood. Won't do so.
Well, he got the 9.
Yeah, that draws even, but that still favors Cora.
So we're basically back to the same status quo of Joey Jocelyn needing 2 marks.
4 boxes for him to pick up 11 unanswered pins.
Yep, it's either 2 marks or a monster fill and outstanding pinning, with Cora missing a few here and there.
I mean, Crafts has 3/7 to his 1. That's about the only thing that's gone Joey's way.
Yep, Cora's going to be wrong pocket. Right idea is going to trip up 8. 9. Head pin left standing. Joey's going to carve out 5. 1, 3, 7, 8, 10.
There you go. That's what I was going to say. All right. Single pin spare here would be a big thing for her. Let's see if she can pull it off.
Might
She's
be the
right in
dagger. Joey's won't go. Big swing there.
Great bid by Joey on that.
It really was. Really was.
Not an easy shot.
No, just a hair light on that head pin, and it's
Take a 9.
yeah. So
Right.
now Cora can really turn it on here.
He must mark.
It has to be filled.
He
but
might
still.
need all 3,
Yeah.
realistically, depending on how Cora fills this.
She's hitting that head pin pretty regularly. I don't have the count in front of me, but
Yeah, I think she's hit her last 4.
Here's
of the
another
last
one.
5.
It's a great hit there.
5 of the last 6.
9 fill. That's huge.
That is monstrous right there for Cora. Joey gets 7. He does have a spare leave, but it's a little tricky.
Head pin accuracy is that colorful stripe down the middle of the score sheets, not standard.
She's up 21 now with the handicap.
Yep, and this mark would pretty much put it away.
She's in
She's
there.
going to get it. Cora Crafts is looking to be the projected winner at this point, unless Joey can pull out something. And no! Yes, it
There
will
it
go!
goes. Spare for Joey Jocelyn.
Still, though, the Crafts getting that spare do the job. This has to be filled as well, but
He has to do more than keep up with her right now.
if Crafts can roll to confirm, I think she gets this event victory.
Yep. 7 or better, I think, here.
She's in there again.
Yeah.
7 it is.
There's that 7, and Joey needed that to be more. He lost the fill battle, and the lead increases for Cora Crafts.
23.
23 pins.
She's
with,
up scratch.
Yeah, Joey needs to make this, and it might need a double at this rate. And if Cora makes this, it might be over. It's a good ball.
Nice
No.
try. Nice try.
Too good. Joey must have it. Won't go.
One more box.
Joey's in double strike territory.
He's needing a miracle.
For
now.
sure.
Needing a miracle.
He's had one of his best days ever. This would be quite the way to cap it if he can find some mojo here. Big 10 there, gains another 2, but he's going to need more.
I picked up
9,
1.
in fact, yeah.
Picked up 1.
No, apologies.
So where do we stand here? 130 to 108. In
Yeah,
the 10th
22
box.
pins. In fact, if Crafts gets a 9 box, it is over,
Or if-
regardless of a Jocelyn miracle now.
Yeah, Joey needs a strike. If Joey does not get a strike here, it is game over.
9 drop is a winner, too.
And that will
Game
do it.
Over. Cora Crafts, the winner of the singles knockout at the Amateur Candlepin Bowlers Tour.
Here, last 2 balls. She's got a possible spare leave here, and that's looking good. Just to put the exclamation point on it, she marks in the 10th.
She survived the extra string against her teammate Becky Wright and is rewarded in spades. Cora Crafts taking down the red-hot Joey Jocelyn, finally running out of gas at the end, but an outstanding day nonetheless for him. We've witnessed some great bowling, and it is capped off with a 110 scratch from Cora Crafts.
They've got her at 125 up there.
That can't be right. I don't know how that happens.
No, I think that's with the difference. Yeah, they put the handicap in. It's a 110 scratch.
All right. So there we go.
Oh, they just put the difference in. Okay, got
Yes.
it. Yep, got it. Just want to make sure we weren't missing anything.
Yep.
All right,
Greg, you
it.
gonna do some interviews?
Yeah.
Go do it.
Let's see here.
All right. Greg's going to go up and talk to the bowlers here.
Yep. Looks like, yeah, Cora's going to get an interview. Fantastic.
That was a great finish to this day-long tournament.
Well, congratulations once again to Cora Crafts for winning that event. So, Cora, first of all, remind us where you're out of.
So I'm out of Keep Ann in Gloucester. Keep Ann Lanes.
Very nice. What were your expectations going into this event? Did you think you would be winning one of these titles in the near future, say? Have you? What was your prospects coming into this, did you think?
I mean, there were so many good bowlers coming in today. I did not expect this at all. And it's one of the first times I've been bowling single where everyone's watching. And was very exciting. But you know, you always hope for the best. But this was beyond my expectations.
And your opponent, Joey Jocelyn, as well. He seemed invincible all day today. I mean, how was your belief going against him? Because he seemed to be having a great day as well.
Oh, Joey's the best guy I know. He's awesome. He's so much fun to bowl with, against, all of that good stuff. And he had a great day as well. He bowled incredible in the 5-string qualifier. So it was just kind of got to get out there and see what you can do kind of situation.
And then my last question is just winning a handicap tournament means ostensibly, you know, you're an improving bowler. Does that make sense? Have you really been like working on improving your average recently, or is it just a case of maybe just getting fortunate or the breaks going your way today?
I mean, I think a little bit of both. I've only been bowling for about 2.5 years, so it's always kind of that improvement, and I'm hopefully going to continue to get better. But today exceeded all my expectations, so I'm very proud of myself. I'm very excited.
And we're proud of you. Thank you. What a great match. You survived, I think, 11 strings as well today, by the way. Yeah, I could tell as well. Well, you deserve a break here. Thank you very much for watching as well. Congratulations, Cora Kress over Joey Jocelyn as well. That is all for us as well. On behalf of Dan Castle and Duncan MacDougall, I'm Greg Gouillart, and this is Candlepin Bowling Network. Thank you very much for watching this presentation of the Amateur Candlepin Bowlers Tour. And until next time, so long. As soon as I turn this thing off.
Hold it down.